Like, what a repulsive fat shit. They basically bully every single winner they see on TV, which is great. I love it. And the next winner is from Buckinghamshire, England. She's a kid with a silver spoon stuck straight up her ass, who forced her spineless super duper rich dad to all his factory workers to opening
Hello
up tons
guys,
of chocolate
welcome to stream.
and when one of his workers finally found it and tried to steal it, he just happened to be standing right next to her to take it out of her hands.
For viewers, but anyways,
then the parents
ഇവന്റെ പേരെന്തോന്നാണ്? ബെയിൻ എൻസി എന്നാണ് ബെയിൻ ഗെയിമിംഗ് 1525. അല്ല, എന്റെ ഒരു ബെയിൻ ഗെയിമിംഗ് 1525 തന്നെ ഇപ്പോഴും കിടക്കുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ അവന്റെ ടൈറ്റിൽസ് മാത്രമേ ബെയിൻ എൻസി എന്ന് വരൂ.
യൂട്യൂബിൽ പേര് മാറ്റി
Anyways, people who are here, if you want Fortnite, Bane is streaming. Or watch his sequel, Ninja. കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ? മറ്റേ നീലമുടിയുള്ള ചെക്കൻ. പാൽപാക്ക എന്റെ കൂടെ ഒക്കെ നടക്കുമായിരുന്നു. ആൽപാക്ക, മറ്റേ കുതിര പോലെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന സാധനം. വീഡിയോ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു ആൽപാക്കയും. അതല്ല, ആമയാണ്. എനിവേസ്, ആ സ്പീഷീസിലുള്ള സാധനം.
So the kid runs off to buy a candy bar while the grandpa shuts his eyes and dies only for the sight of a chocolate bar to resuscitate a big life back into him. The hype builds up again for another CSGO skin opening, but no luck again, no ticket. Later on, the kids wander around town doing kid shit when he stumbles upon 10 whole units of the national currency and going to a store to buy one more chocolate bar for one more shot. Does the store clerk not give him any change back? Does the chocolate bar cost a whole tenner? Do they have coins that are worth a whole tenner? Where the fuck does this movie take place? Apparently no one knows. And it's confusing as fuck to find out because they got British and American accents, Russian and Swedish cars, Dutch bikes, in what looks like a fringe, super depressed Siberian mining town. But whatever, that doesn't matter because he opens the chocolate bar and third time he finds the gold ticket. KSI fucking loses his mind. People try to buy it off of him. KSI, good guy, tells him to run back home and take his fast as he can. Does that? So take his grandpa, he sees it and he springs out of bed. Wait a fucking minute. Either that ticket has
English version
eyesight and cured his muscle atrophy from years of not moving, or this motherfucker was faking being too tired to work and his family suffer when he was able-bodied enough to help out. Anyway, they read the ticket and it says that they're able to take one member of the family along with them to on a tour of the factory. And then they'll be gifted with truckloads of candy, and one of them will be gifted with an even bigger gift. And they decide to send Grandpa 4 eyes along with him.
Yippee! Okay, Charlie. Brush your teeth, wash your face, wipe your ass, and knock one out for post-up clarity.
But Charlie thinks that they can sell the ticket for money.
Equilibriumത്തിന്റെ നല്ലൊരു മോഡ് ഉണ്ടോ? പൊട്ടാത്ത മോഡ് ഉണ്ടോ?
In exchange for the ticket, and he thinks they can get more. But then Grandpa Hype was like, donkey, he goes over. Grandpa Hype was like, there's plenty of money.
Equilibrium എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ മോഡ് ഉണ്ട്. ഹെൽത്ത് എടുക്കുമ്പം എനർജി കിട്ടും, എനർജി എടുക്കുമ്പം ഹെൽത്ത് കിട്ടും.
Fear not, I know where this takes place. That's what we said in 2000. So he continues like, money come, money go, but the experience of the golden ticket is forever. Only a fucking moron. No, attaboy. Now go plug one out like he said. All the winners line up for the factory greets them with a flaming animatronic show and tries to speak to them, but he's a social retard that hasn't spoken to anybody in years. So he defaults back to every programmer's first line of code like, hello world.
level 30 frame
the kids start trying to suck his dick to get close to that big special prize.
Navigation
Get close to the prize. Kiss his ass.
Navigation
for this. Violet starts hugging him like,
Navigation
Mr. Wonka,
session created.
I'm
Navigation session
and I love
deleting.
your chocolate. But Willie's just like,
don't care, still don't care. I don't care.
He then has a small aneurysm while trying to save the parents. Before they move along with the tour, Augustus lets out the sneeze slap of a joke.
Level 30 frame എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. Syntax.
Behold, everyone, you just witnessed.
This is going to get hairy, okay?
A small door that doesn't actually have a keyhole and opens
hairy
like a big door, making the fact that we have
മരിക്കും.
to by bending
നമ്മൾ 8-10 പ്രാവശ്യം മരിക്കും. ഇപ്പം സെറാഫിം 21 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ്
You
ജോയിൻ
must complete a stage. എനിക്കൊരു requirement ഉണ്ട്.
Okay, you're one to talk. Shut up. My video.
You must complete.
He tells everyone
നിങ്ങൾ പോയി, ഞാൻ പോയില്ല.
Mike TV goes to
Wait, നീ എൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നല്ലോ.
ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷെ ആ കൗണ്ട് ഡൗൺ തീർന്നപ്പോഴേക്കും you must start a screen something എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് തുടങ്ങി.
Also, shouldn't he have told them to take their shoes off before they entered a room where literally everything inside they can eat and are probably stepping over shit that they want to eat, or at least put some baggies on their feet? Doesn't matter. Fat Boy's being a gluttonous cow when the rest of them spot their first sighting of the hard-working factory workers that are essentially miniature clones of the same old random Indian dude. But in this movie,
be right back.
Loompas, who are voluntary slave workers to Willy Wonka because he pays them in cocoa beans that are very sought after by them. He got them from Loompa Land, which doesn't actually exist, but whatever, Timbernism. Also, the Oompa Loompas like to make fun of people dying. Lul. Then Fat Boy spotted trying out some chocolate, and Willy says, "Hey, little boy, my chocolate must be untouched by human hands, but you just just said to enjoy. By extension of the vagueness of that statement, that means everything. Enjoy everything. Now, you could have said enjoy everything apart from the chocolate river, but you didn't. That's on you, Willie. The kid drops to the chalky, he can't swim, and then a tube comes along to suck out some chocolate to send it to a room to make some chocolate bars, and then it accidentally sucks him up as well. He gets stuck in the middle of the tube, and Oompa Loompa starts singing a song about how fat this motherfucker is and bullying him, talking about how he's gonna get boiled alive and shit. And also their skin and clothes for some reason are chocolate hydrophobic, unlike Augustus's, which doesn't make sense, but whatever. Matua puts his back into it and sucks him up, takes him away to the chocolate making room, and if it sucked more chocolate up like that, covering him inside so we can't see him, he should have died on the way via chocolate drowning, but whatever. Willie sends off the mom of one of the Oompa Loompas to the room where he's supposed to get boiled alive before he gets boiled alive, to poke a stick in the bowl where he's gonna end up it and find him. And everyone's like, that sounded rehearsed, like Willie planned for this to happen or some shit. And he's like, it's called improv. Also,
still don't care.
They keep moving and get into a boat, and the dude gets a flashback of his childhood where he was out trick-or-treating as a KKK member, and his dentist father burnt all his Halloween candy haul because he doesn't want him to destroy his teeth. And then we snap back to reality. Huge Tim Burtonism is coming in. They go down a tunnel and end up having some amusement park fun, and go by a series of very important rooms according to Willy Wonka, and hop off at the inventing room. He shows them experimental candies, some finished like the long-lasting gobstopper, and some not so finished like hair toffee that grows you hair on the top of your head, and they missed out on Mike's pedo dad with a but that's okay. The thing grows away too much hair. That is a full course meal that has a problem which gives you drastic side effects when you hit the very last meal that is blueberry flavored. But Shower does not care. Against all the advice and orders because I'm a champion gum chewer, I can do whatever. She chews, hits all the flavors, and once she gets to blueberry pie, she starts turning blue from her nose, and after that she starts sweating and ballooning into a giant blueberry. And at no point during her literal physical deformations does she actually
on health pickup, there's a 60% chance to restore health to allies within 25%. Rank 5 on. Wait a minute. ഇതെനിക്ക് എന്റെ വാർഫ്രെയിമിൽ അറ്റാച്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമല്ലോ.
It's a good thing to see that there's another way to access these rooms. He gets another childhood flashback of him eating candy behind his pupp's back, and they go into the nut sorting room. Squirrels are sorting and
ഇത് വൺ ടൈം ആണോ? അല്ലല്ലോ.
Unhygienic. Like, do health inspectors come in here? I'm sure that's health codes for factories that make food, right? No one comes in. That's what they said, right? And how the fuck does he operate this shit and sell stuff? Doesn't matter. I'm thinking this. The squirrels sort the bad ones into this hole. So like that day, I want the squirrel. So he asks Willy Wonka to buy for sale. She can't have one. So she's like, but he can't do anything. So she decides through the gate, walks through the nut sorting place, and all the squirrels look at her like, who there? What's going on? Steve, I'm seeing things again. We see it too, Jensen. Holy shit, watch out, Nicholas. She's coming right. Don't you dare come near me, bitch. I once killed a seagull with a fucking hot dog. That Wonka dude's been feeding us nothing but LSD and Gatorade, bitch. You touch me, and so help me God, woman. Hell hath no fury like squirrels do. Attack! The squirrels attack while the dad asks Willy Wonka to open a tiny gate, and he keeps fumbling around with the keys while the squirrels go pin her down to check if she's a bad nut like. Now let's see. Knock knock. Yep, nothing in there. She's rotten. Move out, boys. Hoo-ah! They throw her down the garbage chute, which leads to the incinerator, and only after that happens does Wonka find the key to open the gate for the father. That gate is no obstacle for a grown-ass man. You can totally hop over it. The father is a retard. All the parents are retarded. The mom of the fat kid didn't even ask Willie to stop the suck machine or try and jump into the drink to save her son. Blondie's mom didn't forcibly try to take the fucking gum out of her kid's mouth like a dog that is chewing something he's not supposed to. And they all just stood idly by enjoying the show. Also, they should have feared for the children after the first guy got fucked. Definitely after the second one. You know what they say. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on poo. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Whatever. Let's keep going. Thankfully, the incinerator is not working that day, and all that has to do is go after her, find her, and get her out. And while he steps in the ring, the Oompa Loompas come out to do the usual thing, sing and dance, while they throw some trash and perfectly good food down the chute. And the squirrel kicks the father inside. They keep moving into work into a glass elevator that goes up, down, sideways, slantways, every single way, not just up and down. And pass by a lot of nonsensical magical rooms that I'm not going to comment on. I'm just going to enjoy the spectacle. Another flashback happens of him running away from home, and his dad saying that when he comes back, he won't be here. So he runs away for like a couple hours or some shit, and then he comes back and finds out the house is completely gone. He detached it from the fucking block and airlifted it out. What the penis waddling shit was that? Whatever. While in the firework artillery room, Mike wants to choose a room himself, so he picks the television room, and they start redirecting to make their way over there. And the one thing I will comment on in this sequence is the complete and utter disregard for the laws of physics and inertia that are clearly present, because for one, when the boat started moving in the chocolate river, Willie jolted backwards suddenly when it started moving, but it is completely unaffected from all the fucking very abrupt motions of this elevator. Another thing is they keep reusing the shot of them slamming into the glass when the abrupt motion of the elevator takes place. Also, the last time it took place, they started moving forward and they slammed forward to the glass shouldn't happen. They should trip backwards. But whatever, it doesn't matter. They get to the television room where he had the idea to send the chocolate through the TV so anybody could reach into the TV and grab a chocolate bar and have one. And I'm not gonna rip into him for why and how that's impossible, because the kid already does that for me. They bring in a huge chocolate bar to do a demonstration. It has to be big to make up for the fact that it's on TV, which is a huge waste, but Willy Wonka logic, whatever. He presses the button, it gets zapped away, and they flip the channel to 2001: A Space Odyssey, and the chocolate bar replaces the monolith that's there. Charlie reaches in and takes it out, takes a bite. It's actually real, it works. And Mike TV gets mad at Willy Wonka for inventing fucking teleportation and using freaking candy. Then runs over to the machine, presses the button, and stands inside the machine itself, so he gets zapped away. There he does the usual shit job of stopping his child from doing the stupid thing, and he gets sent to the TV. Who proves to start singing in the channels about then the dad reaches in and takes him out. He's taking his shit, and he gets taken by a midget Hindu guy to go stretch his son out in a taffy stretcher to make him realize again. By the way, on that channel where the Oompa Loompa gets into the shower with Mike, he looks directly up, unless the Oompa Loompa was wearing a bathing suit. The movie that did it. I'm just pointing it out. Anyway, Wonka realized that Charles going on. Chimney turns into a rocket. More laws of physics are ignored. They fly past all the factory. Augustus is covered in chocolate. Somehow more chocolate himself. Bluebell is still Bluebell back to normal size with extreme flexibility. Rich goods are now covered in garbage, and Mike is now 2D and very tall. They go over to Charlie's house, and because Willy Wonka's a dick, just like his name implies, they crash land inside the house. That has to be the last straw that topples over this completely fucked house. There's no way it's still standing. Whatever. Willy explains that he's going to give Charlie his whole factory because one day he figured out that he's getting old and he needs an heir to do all this shit when he dies. So he made this whole building thick shit and invited 5 kids to the factory and decided to give the factory to Charlie's that winner. So he tells him to come over and be his partner now and give him the thing when he dies. And Penguin Zero asks him if he can take his family with, but Wonka's like, of course not. So Charlie refuses to come because he's know how important family is. I know I've used a version of that joke multiple times before, and no, I don't think it's getting old. Bite me. Woody leaves surprised as fuck that the kid refused such an offer, and he's kind of sad and disappointed by that. Then the Buckets family starts to Willy Wonka for damaging their house and fix the roof themselves. I wonder if they ever got the truckloads of chocolate they were promised and profit off for them by selling. I wonder if anyone doesn't matter. The kid's dad gets it off the machine, to replace him before he's waiting around.
The covetous
But Woody is in a slump. His chocolates and candy ideas aren't selling that good. So he goes to therapy and figures out the reason that he's making shit inventing candy ideas is because he feels like shit. So he goes and seeks out Charlie in the street and asks him what makes him feel better when he feels like shit. And he tells him that Dominic Toretto makes him feel better. Family makes him feel better. Wonka's like, ew. So Charlie offers to go visit Wonka's dad with him because he's super cool. And I don't know how they found it, but they take the rocket elevator to go to the hill that his dad fucking airlifted before they do. They go in for a tooth checkup where there are newspaper clippings of Willy Wonka's angels to besiege the underworld. Makeup, I guess. Willy makes it seem off Charlie what their claws have done. So they transport the whole fucking house to the factory. Charlie now working with him and guessing becoming an insanely rich multi-millionaire via osmosis. They sit down and have dinner. Wonka's now basically part of the family within the same drama telling him, gather the floating spheres and take them to the rupture. Medications and IV bags. They all live happily ever after. This movie gets 58 Snickers bars out of 60 Reese's cups.
Oh, fancy one. The ശബ്ദം.
I guess I don't know what you guys do. Maybe you hibernate. You start off, you need to. Billy Mays is dead. Okay, he died peacefully. Don't laugh. He was a legendary infomercial salesman. He died peacefully in his sleep from a heart attack. Actually, I think maybe it was a cocaine overdose. Well, he actually died from cocaine. He died peacefully. He died peacefully in his sleep due to natural causes. And today we honor Billy Mays by watching all of his infomercials, rating them in a tier list. Whichever one is rated the highest at the end of the day, I will purchase one. By doing what he loves. We're going to start with Orange Glow. This was Billy's breakout hit. He sold 6,000 units in 11 minutes. Okay, first infomercial, Orange Glow.
First ability. Bomb the second ability. Oh, is it a turret in there?
With the Orange Glow, absolutely free. 1999, all right. I'm feeling it improved my life. But I think there's stuff we could rescue the battle. Damn, he's down to tier 3, 2, 1. D tier for Orange Glow. I think it's his breakout pitch and he's going to get better from here. Right? This one he's going to open out his swing Billy Mays. Let's go!
Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
You can easily hide it at on. You can grind up the bottom and dig for it.
We'll also include the groundhog.
The groundhog?
We'll also include this.
You also wait. Hold on, that's the whole product. Why wouldn't they open with or sell you a drill? That's $20 fucking dollars. That's actually insane. That is an insane offer. Like, they're just like $85. We give you an absolute. And we'll buy you a refrigerator. Start with the refrigerator. Drill along the way. Yeah, that's really good. That's great. All right, awesome auger coming in here. Next up,
Void
Big
Angels
City Slider
are
Station.
unrelenting.
This is a classic one. I feel like a lot of people will
are
see
all
that.
that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
The fast and easy way to press and cook delicious sliders.
I want it.
No more squishing and squashing. Whipping and squashing.
That's a good fucking line. It's funny when he tries to
The
convey
enemy
how much
has been
value
held
you're
at
getting.
bay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. It is my duty
കുറേ സമയം എടുത്തു
to
അവര്
make extraordinary
അല്ല 5
domestics
റൗണ്ട്സ് അല്ലേ
exceptional.
Like the barbecue bacon cheddar and the original Philly burger free.
That the recipe in the recipe book that we're getting is a
Spooky.
Have the chance to undo those defeats.
What is spooky? Is this kind of spooky? How about this? Don't stare. What if I feel
Prepare yourself.
tension?
A fresh
Like I
wave
was
approaches.
കറക്റ്റ് 2 ആണോ 3 ആണോ
jump straight. But then
അതെനിക്കറിയത്തില്ല.
I have jump scared you. I will wait there so I can do my ultimate spooking. Some of these Halloween-themed bullets.
വലിയൊരു കറക്റ്റ് 3 എന്താ ചെയ്യുന്നു
I don't like moths.
Moths kind of suck.
Yeah, it's not that I'm afraid of moths. It's that I know what they're like. And what's going to happen is, if I try to live and let live with a moth in the room, you're going to bump into the light bulb for a while,
Already a new
and then you're going to find a way to get down the back of it. I just don't work at it, so I go on my way to moths.
I'm terrified of beautiful women's breasts. And then people like an Excel 500 DMs be like, look at this movie.
I don't like butterflies. They're just larvae with wings. I guess you could classify ghosts as phobia.
Why are all ghosts from like the 1800s? How can you never just see some guy who died like 2 weeks ago wearing like a Gucci shirt or something?
Oh, I've seen modern ghosts.
What, in real life?
In movies and stuff.
Okay.
Usually it's like just after the accident though. So
ആണെന്ന്
it's
എയിം ഗ്ലൈഡർ എന്ന്
This is the
പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളതുണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
scene with the bike
അതെ അതെ
crash.
aim glide ചെയ്ത് 20
That
വരെ
the mum
അതാണ്
starts
മറ്റേ
to believe.
ഇതിൽ ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരുന്നത് ഡേമോസ്
How do you know
ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരുന്നത്
that? Like with tears in his eyes. She's sticking his side eyelid. But then it's just this extra with no lines.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of standing there with like a bloodied up head. But then it goes, thank you. And it just sort of walks away and it's very like nonchalant. And it's so funny.
അയ്യോ മരിച്ചാണ്
Not relent.
It's
Still,
funny,
the
right?
stout
It's not
bow
just me.
stands.
Like, it's really well done dramatic
She just kind of feels a bit awkward. She's like, I'll come back later.
I do think that that is a potential market that has not been tapped. Airbnbs that are gimmick haunted. So, okay, so some of the cabinets that they naturally swing open more than they should. Stuff like that. Like, that would be awesome.
Actuators that like open up doors.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, oh, fuck. And then you've got like a story to go home with. Why the hell isn't that a thing? Okay, let's say you've booked in the Airbnb and you're on your way there.
Yeah.
It's like there's one dirt road, and so they've hired a guy. You've got to get out there.
There's this old British man with a flat cap.
You're playing the role of the Harbinger. In case you don't know what a
Enemies
Harbinger
incoming.
is, here's the
Stand
scene
fast.
from Cabin in the Woods.
I've seen plenty come and go. Get back.
You're not staying in the old cabin on the way, are you? It was 8 score years ago. The old Brown family. They perished at Terra Farm.
You might be wondering why the house seems old if it's caught on fire. Don't think about
confidential.
Well, it's made of asbestos, see? That's the real thing.
The silent killer. In fact, did you know that asbestos was actually...
Stop putting that asbestos. Gonna get that number of years. They'll let the FB Let's make enough parts. Oh, I know what you got. You know, the whole house is all... Feel free to enjoy it, but there is one rule. Do not open the door to the basement.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And then that stays locked until like 11 p.m. and then it just unlocks itself.
If a door like that unlocked, I would slam it shut and put a chair up against it. You have to make a reason for him to go down there. So it would be something like...
Like a child's voice. There's a Bluetooth down there as well.
Excuse me. Hello.
The enemy
see, that's
musters
good.
for a
I guess,
fresh
would you even
assault.
try and sleep if you like
Hold
paid
the
money to
line.
stay at something creepy?
ഓ ഈ സാധനത്തിന് നമ്മളെ ഇത് വരൂല കമ്പാനിയൻ വരൂല
Imagine
അല്ലേ
it with just a bunch of drunk people who go,
A fake child role. Isn't that like a bunch of like there's a lot of setup that's involved to like suspend this person. What I was thinking was the power cuts out or something along that.
oh, that's good. Okay. The power goes out, but they've given you the short so when you turn it on, it's like bloodstains.
Header messages. Yeah.
If you sold it as an experience instead of as it's an actual accommodation, it would be brilliant. Because you get some businessman who's just like, I had the worst night's sleep. Okay, 0 stars. Have you seen the Saw movies?
I haven't, but I've watched all of your movies such as...
But the question is, how would you design a saw trap?
First of all, you have to design a saw trap that I think it's meant to make them appreciate life.
Right, so you have to put me in the saw trap. What's my crime?
Internet historian, would you like to play a game?
Yeah, why not? That sounds fun. I like games.
Very relaxed about the whole situation.
Wow, what a wonderful nap. I was right in the middle of the day as well.
Like ashes,
refreshed.
That was
the
great,
enemy
thank you.
has
So
been
what happens
scattered
next?
to
You
the
wake up,
void.
take to a deck chair, and the little sawman comes out. For your crimes.
ഇറങ്ങുന്നെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഞാൻ ദാ ഇപ്പൊ ഒന്ന് പുറത്ത് തൊട്ട് വെളിയിലിരിക്കുന്ന കടയിൽ നിന്ന് റോള് വാങ്ങിച്ചു വിട്ടു കൊടുത്തു.
Vice grip.
Oh no, that's my favorite of all my fingers.
The
അതുവരെ
handles of
എൻ്റെ
the
ഒരു
vice grip are
കണ്ണും ടെസ്റ്റ്
electrocuted.
ആക്കിയിട്ട്
The only way to remove it is to unplug the electricity, but the
ഇത് ചെയ്യാൻ
plug
ആ ഒരു
is at
diligent
the
work.
bottom of a tube of smartphones, which
Daddy.
are all logged into your Twitter account with tweets already typed out containing the N-word.
Oh no, right, so you have to like not touch the... Oh my god. At first I'm like, I'm not gonna go near that thing. That's too high a price to pay, man. But then I would put my pants over my hands, and now I'm digging through phones, and I'm not setting them off.
What are you doing?
I have passed the trap. What are you doing?
Stop! Oh, you're not meant to do it like that.
Wouldn't that be great if you just not thought of like one really obvious thing? Right, you suddenly wake up in a lazy boy chair.
Oh, this is pretty good.
You are duct taped to the lazy boy chair.
This is still fine.
Suddenly, the television turns on. Hello, mini cuties.
Hello.
You've never appreciated having legs.
Dear God.
So, as punishment, you're gonna have to,
I don't want to be a critic, but I mean, usually when I'm kidnapped, people have it more planned out than this.
No, shut up. So, as you can tell, the cuffs of your pants have small hooks in them, and they are connected to these chains on the wall. This television is going to turn into only sex scenes from popular movies. After 3 minutes, your pants will be all the way down, and you will still be stuck to this chair. And at that point, a little bell will go off, and your mom will be summoned into the room. And she will catch you.
Dear God, no.
If you want to stop this
Who have
from
we got on the
happening,
line?
you're gonna have
Oh,
to
yeah.
cut
I
off
don't
your
have a
own
line.
legs.
With what?
And we're
Yeah,
out.
I got you. There's implement. We'll just let the editor decide what the implement is.
Here's what Derek Sorman
Operator, the
didn't
system
foresee
needs you.
though.
Right.
I saw
Will you begin
The Wolf
another
of
mission?
Wall Street with my ex-girlfriend's parents in the theater, so nothing will ever beat that.
You could have turned to your girlfriend and gone, "Oh, we've done that one."
And then I fucking look her dad in the eyes.
There's like a, you never appreciated your foreskin when you had it.
Have you seen that video of the pigeons getting sucked into the grain silo?
Oh yeah, it happens to people too.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the people aren't eating the grain though. That's kind of like the pigeon version of Saw. Their own hubris does with them because they're just...
Let's go. You love corn, do you?
Well, here's an infinite supply of corn. Don't get sucked in. One of them goes in head first. He can see it coming and he's like, this is my fate.
Right, I am not afraid. My ancestors will look down upon me. Ad time. Email, Netflix, Facebook, Amazon, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Too many accounts, too many.
Well, now there is. It's me, NordPass Woman.
Oh, but
Shut up, ugly. It's time to use NordPass. Store all of your accounts and passwords in one delicious place using just one master password.
wow, that sounds great.
Shut up.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that those hackers managed to guess password 123.
Oops, you do it, Spurkin. Now let's fix those passwords. Improve your security with big sophisticated passwords, all randomly generalized. Here, let me install it now on your phone.
No, thank you.
Who really? Can you believe what a total bee she is?
Help, I am afraid of technology. Something, password.
Shut up, you handsome man. Did someone say a better way? No need to enter login info ever again. Use NordPass across all devices. Throw away this post-it note. And give me your phone number. We should go out sometime. With NordPass. I'm not really sure how this ad should end.
Shut up and go to nordpass.com/incognito to get 70% off a 2-year plan, plus additional free month, plus 30-day money-back guarantee. Ad over.
I've wanted to talk about those YouTube channels that call people at 3 a.m.
Oh, that's a good one.
because I hate those with a passion.
Guys, if I spin this fidget spinner,
Oh, look at that.
spin for 5 seconds, you guys have to smash the like button. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's pretty badass.
Boom! And guys have to smash the like button.
Fuck, alright, fine.
You win.
So today's video, we are going to be calling Thanos.
What did he say? You tell me what he just said. You tell me right now. What did he actually say?
Today's video, we are going to be calling Thanos at 3 a.m.
Okay, we're gonna be calling Thanos and his go love. Now, hold on, we gotta get in the mood. Editor, we gotta put in some of the spooky music. Here we go.
Oh, and then he has a dance montage.
Wait a minute. How did he get Thanos' number?
Make sure to subscribe and turn on the little bell.
I wanna be on the notifications squad.
Come on,
Please, Thanos. Please.
Hello?
These clouds are holding my contractor somewhere in his pockets. Please find him.
I mean, what else could I have expected? But, like, I just... Somehow I'm still disappointed.
Wait, who are you?
You called me. Should I comment this?
Yeah, I think that's...
Disclaimer. This is just a skit.
Oh, what?
What the fuck?
Yo, Thanos. Oh my god.
I did not see that coming.
This is one of my favorite videos. Look to the left of him underneath that car poster. That looks suspiciously like lights coming through blinds. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, you're right. 100%. The comments turned off, the like to display ratio is turned off. Okay, here's the thing. This must be semi-ironic, but the thing that's throwing me off is the threatening, we need to talk kind of facial expression. I have just
sorry guys, ഞാൻ എന്തായിട്ടൊന്നും പറയുന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ parallelly working.
Terrible news about yourself. What the hell did you
So he's saying, what's on YouTube and Cray. So his channel is Eli So Cray.
Yeah.
So he's saying, wait.
No, the dabbing. This guy is so self-aware. He knows.
No, I know he is not. I guarantee you he's not.
Guys, make sure you go check out that video after this video. Based on So Cray. It was absolutely
I can hear the things you're saying without staring at me with enormous intensity.
You need to start your videos with like a snappy kind of like, what's up? It's your boy, Njan, back in the building with another banger of a video for you today.
Hello? Is this Among Us?
Is this Among Us?
This guy is so self-aware. This guy is brilliant.
He's not!
This is satire, and it is genius.
Let me ask you a question. How much treasure is on that boat? How much money was on that boat?
Again, no mention of treasure at any point in Among Us.
Does he think they are scuba divers?
Or like pirates, something that involves money on the high seas.
I'll be honest, this is so entertaining that like I actually don't even want to commentate over it.
No, I agree.
I am absolutely enthralled by it.
I genuinely love this video. Banger of a video. Today we are calling the internet historian who recently passed away, R.I.P. to my boy. Anyway, just jump in. First of all, before we get started, guys, make sure to follow my Instagram.
You forgot the fidget spinner.
If I can spin this fidget spinner on this loaded gun in my mouth for more than 3 seconds, then you have to hit the subscribe button. I found this number on the dark web.
I've seen your DM.
Oh my god, you guys, he DM'd me his number, so I'm just going to call this now. Bring, 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 bring.
Hello? You've reached Internet Historian's voicemail. I'm not able.
Oh my god, you guys, did you hear that? The internet historian just replied to me from beyond the grave.
You get halfway through that, then your phone starts buzzing again.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, no, I missed your call. What's up?
Is this the real internet historian?
Why are you talking like that? Yeah, it's me. What's up?
When are you gonna upload a new main channel video? It's been like 6 months.
Yeah.
Nothing like American Halloween. People didn't really try. We went to tour them and they were like, no, fuck off. We're like, alright. I think one of them gave us 50 cents. It wasn't very good.
My experience is that Halloween, I think, was my favorite holiday of anything.
Really?
Way better than Christmas, my birthday, because you get to dress up, which is like fun birthday.
I'm going to go as the Arabian Night.
I'm going to Justin Trudeau. So Halloween is great. You have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. It's one of the first times where you get to go out on your own, do slightly criminal things and get away with it. One time, did you even remember?
Yeah.
Me and a couple of mates, we are walking around, and every second house is not doing Halloween.
Yeah.
But they would see you dressed up, and it's like, oh, look, just let me see what's in the pantry. They would come out with like a whole pack of Tim Tams.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like,
That's a whole.
it's like fantastic. And once in a while, they would be like, oh, you know what, I'm not doing candy, you can have something healthy, and you get vegetables and
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
I got an apple once. That was the worst.
Bro, I got a full cabbage. It was 3.5 kilos. It was enormous. It was like, oh, this is our new fucking treasure for the evening. We're walking along the streets, some teenagers in a car see us with this big cabbage, and they're like, roll it. And so they got us to roll it onto the street, and then they're in their car, right? And so they would just like go forward and backwards and try to run over the cabbage. And we were just having the fucking time. Oh, it's just the best, man. And then a whole bunch of candy.
I love the idea of you having to like Diablo style
ഇവിടെ
inventory
എത്തണ്ടല്ലോ
manage your bag like candy. That's just taking up like 12 slots and you're like, wow, can't get rid of it.
Drop my
Halloween, I was dressed as Super Mario.
You're going as Chris Pratt?
Yeah, I was a crisp rat. So I was like 16, 17. We were drinking grape juice because I was underage. And we were like, let's go to McDonald's, as all good stories end on a night of debauchery.
Right.
So it was probably like a 15-minute walk, not too far away. Side note, the entire way, one of my friends was like, put his arms around me. He's like, James, bro, fucking love you, man. Just bring out I'll come back if anything fucking happens. So we pulled up to an intersection and car pulled up, and this dude who had been trying to finger me a second ago was like, hey, g'day boys, you having a good night? Guy gets out of the passenger side. This dude's like in his late 20s. Eyes us all up. Sees I'm the smallest.
Yeah, right.
All I remember is being up, and then I remember being sideways.
Holy shit.
And he had cracked me in my drawer.
Holy fuck, he could have turned you into a ghost.
You'd hear about people who just ding their head off the concrete and they're done.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe I am dead.
Osman's there.
You look outside the window and I just walk away kind of nonchalantly. So I get smacked. I'm on the ground.
Yeah.
I didn't pass out. I just got a walloping. And he got back in his car and they peeled off up the street.
Yeah.
Conveniently, a police cruiser pulls up. So they didn't see any of that happen. But all my friends are like, go get that fucking car. They just punched my friend. Cops peel off up the road after them, pull them over. And then they come back to us and they're like, yeah, they say that they didn't do anything. And then they like see me on the ground, like bleeding. Well, they obviously did something.
Yeah.
Ended up taking the guy to court.
You took him to court?
I did. And he pled not guilty.
So what did you say? I hereby declare, Your Honor, this guy did a mischief to my face.
Take a look at my mug. One woman screams and she's like, he's disgusting. It's just my normal face.
Oh, and his speech impediment ever since. Alright, so what happened then? Did he go to jail?
He pled not guilty and I gave my statements. He said that my attire was offensive to him.
Yeah, right.
Keep in mind, dressed as Mario from the video game Mario.
Yeah. Did you get fucked by fucking Waluigi?
Now that I think about it, it wasn't a car, it was a cart they were in, and just off onto like a big rainbow road.
So what happened? Did he go to jail?
So he pled not guilty, and then I think he was from up north, so he went back to like whatever town he was from and was being tried in their court. And while he was awaiting his court date, he assaulted someone else. So
mild brain injury.
yeah, well I started a YouTube channel, so we should do like a really dumb creepypasta. Or like a video game remote.
Oh, that would be quite good. Okay, guys, you'll never believe this story, but it's 100% true. When I was 14 years old, I really wanted to play the new game, Fallout 4. But my parents wouldn't buy it. So, one day I went to a garage sale.
Another
There
world
was a
request.
copy of Fallout 4, but the disc was just an
അതിനൊക്കെ
ordinary
ക്ലബിനെ ഹെൽപ്പ്
disc.
ചെയ്യാം
Someone had
അത്
just
ചെയ്തിട്ട്
written
ക്ലമ്മിന്റെ വീക്ക്ലി ചാലഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാം
F4 on it.
ഞാൻ യുറാനസിലാണ് സോ ഞാൻ കുറെ പ്രാവശ്യം മരിക്കും
ഒരുമിച്ച് ചെയ്യാമോ
ഞാൻ ഇപ്പൊ ക്ലമ്മിന്റെ മറ്റേ ഇത് ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരിക്കുക മറ്റേ സെക്കൻഡ് പാർട്ട് അടുത്തോട്ട്
നീ അത് എങ്ങനെയാണ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തത്
ഞാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ ഒരു സ്ട്രാറ്റർ റിലേയിൽ പോയി മറ്റവന്റെ അടുത്ത് സംസാരിച്ചു സംസാരിച്ചപ്പോ അവൻ പറഞ്ഞു ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടാവും ചെയ്യാൻ
I thought it was the developers trying to be quite polished.
ഏതെങ്കിലും റിലേയിൽ പോയാൽ മതി എർത്തിൽ തന്നെയുണ്ട് എർത്തിലെ സ്ട്രാറ്റ റിലേ റിലേ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് എവിടെയെങ്കിലും പോയാൽ മതി അവിടെ എവിടെയെങ്കിലും പോയിട്ട് ഫാസ്റ്റ് ട്രാവൽ ചെയ്യാം
With the system file, I managed to get it working.
ക്ലം ആണല്ലേ മൈ ബാഡ്
The first thing I noticed was that there was already a save file on the game. I thought that was strange. I opened it up and it took me to the character creation menu. Except the man standing in front of the mirror was dead.
എനിക്ക് വേണ്ടി എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോന്നോ ഉണ്ട് ലഡ്ഡു ജിലേബി
and I got a fight because you were putting me on edge.
മെഡിക്കൽ ഒക്കെ സീനാണല്ലേ
My baby. The screen went black and I figured once again maybe my old PC bugged out. But all of a sudden, it skipped to what seemed like a few hours in the game. I was back in the wasteland. I was talking to... I was talking to Preston Garby.
The only option it gave me was
strangle.
So I pressed the button. And what happened next was an extremely graphic cutscene of my character cutting the circulation to Preston Garby. And it wasn't like any of the
അല്ല അത് തീർത്താ മതി അത് തീർക്കുമ്പോ അവൻ പിന്നെ വീക്ക്ലി ക്വസ്റ്റ് അൺലോക്ക് ചെയ്യും അങ്ങനെ എന്തോ അതെ ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു അതോ എന്തോ സംതിങ് റിക്വസ്റ്റ് എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മയില്ല അതെ 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 റെസ്ക്യൂ ദ കോൺട്രാക്ടർ മാൻ ഓഫ് യുവേഴ്സ്
Don't think he'll be messing with you again.
I've been playing this game for a long time now, and I've started to notice some things. I feel like there's shadows in the corner of my room in real life.
I played for another 20 hours, literally exploring every crack and crevice.
Okay, second
until finally I found the first NPC I'd seen in a literal day.
It was my dead wife, and she was still frozen, like she was in the cryo chamber. I started doing some research on the dark web. I found a post that said that actually, during the production of Fallout 4,
one of the beta testers was forced to play the game for 20 hours straight to see if there was any bugs with the game being played for 20 hours straight.
Help Garo get the
and then Todd Howard buried the body, and he didn't want anyone to know. Something is not right. I feel like there's creatures all around me, like in the game. I can see map markers in the distance. Here's the worst part. I decided to webcam my friend, but when I opened the call, he said, "Why are you hanging out with Preston Garvey?" And I said, "What? I'm all alone."
I've got another twist.
You got a better one?
An alternate one. To my shock, when the webcam turned on, it wasn't my friend as I expected. It was them, Todd Howard, staring back at me.
But his eyes were different. They were more evil.
His eyes were black, and as though he'd been crying blood. He opened his mouth, and only static came out.
Live support 10 minutes.
Through the static, though, I could hear something. He said, "If you die in the game, you die in a..." I hope this isn't my last entry. Things are getting really bad now. I went back to that neighbor's garage sale, and it turns out they've never even lived there. If I can end on one thing, it's to say this. If you find a pirated game at a garage sale, don't play. That's a great one, okay.
Will solve problems that no one has. Now today, my Switch chat is going to take control of my Nintendo Switch and try to complete a full Mario Maker 2 speedrun. The rules of this speedrun are that you start a new endless easy game with 16 random levels as fast as possible without getting game over. Unfortunately, you can skip as many levels as you
want.
That's bad.
Have you got any weird travel or like holiday stories?
No, none. I've never even been traveling.
What, really? Doing a bit? Doing a bit?
You've never been traveling and done a holiday We love that feature in the next video. Alright, you have to be dropped somewhere in the wilderness. You can't pick a place with civilization. Like, you'll either survive here for a week.
Hey, Berserker Fury.
Abandoned.
Yeah.
Okay, London. Have you ever been to Spain?
Yeah, I went there once, but I got lost in Barcelona for like a full day.
Oh, right. Really? What happened? How old were you?
14?
I'm sorry, I still just imagine a YouTube picture. Just lost.
Yeah. Well, I was there with my mum, and I wanted to walk down to the bakery to get something that I'd seen the previous day, and it was like, oh, you look down the road and to the left. I've got a terrible left. So I was walking down this, maybe turn more, and I was like, alright, so let's go down and turn left, and there's a bakery. Anyway, so I do that, and I turn left, and the bakery's not there. Oh, okay.
I'd imagine just like, you must building a scratch out of just done.
Oh, it's not there. Okay, maybe it's down this street, and then that just begins. Maybe it's this street, and then I have actually like.
You've got like ranking like function as well, right? Like I think this will be the street, this will be the street, and it's not an anxiety kind of built. For a long time, I got to
explore and have a good time. But I thought, what I'll do is I'll just start doing like concentric circles, and then I'd have to find a hotel again. That would be fun. I start doing like larger and larger circles, so I keep getting dead ends that have sort of back straight, and then it's getting to lunchtime, and I don't have a phone. I've got my wallet, and it's got like $30. then it becomes the afternoon, then it becomes the early evening. I haven't told my mum where I'm going or what I'm doing. And so by the sort of mid-evening, it's like 7 p.m. I've been on my feet for 9 hours, and I'm like, oh, I should probably just talk to a policeman or something at this point. There's a policeman walking around, and I go up to him and I go, hi,
I'm blind people. Side കൂടെ ഞാൻ നടന്നു പോയിട്ട് തന്നെ കണ്ടില്ല. അല്ല ബോറിന്റെ
not interested in helping me one bit. I just give up, and then I'm just wandering around again. I ended up at this beautiful cathedral. I can't remember what it's called. So it's a gorgeous thing.
5 minutes left.
Tourists go there. So there's a big taxi rank, and there might be 50 cabs. And so I was like, right, what I'll do is I'll just walk round to each taxi and just ask them, do you know where this hotel is? The hotel that we're staying. But the problem was, this hotel was totally new. Like it had just opened 2 weeks prior, so nobody knew it. So I went through 50 cabs. Hey, do you know where the X hotel is? Do you know where the X hotel is? Just getting more and more desperate.
Glenn confirmed the Pokemon.
Of like 50 cabs, and nobody knew. I'm like, okay, so start thinking about options for where to sleep. And then I look at my wallet and I notice the hotel key card. And I sort of look at it, and on the back is the address to the hotel. Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. Right, so then I just ran to the nearest cab and I went, hello, this address please. And then showed them.
അവനൊരു സ്ട്രിക്റ്റ് ആക്കുന്നതാണോ?
Fine, before I got
നീ ഒരു നീലാളെ കണ്ടില്ലേ?
ഇല്ല.
If you go back in time with like a phone, I don't know if they would think it's magic. I think they would recognize it.
Find the thief.
Essentially going back in time when you're showing someone this.
എനിക്കിപ്പം ഓപ്ഷൻ ഇത് ക്വസ്റ്റ് ഫൈൻഡ് ദ തീഫ് എന്നാണ്.
You know, obviously just a very sophisticated piece of technology.
I mean, they have some comprehension. You talking about technology going back in the past? I don't think I've seen this meme. It's very good.
Oh, pull it up, Jamie.
If I went back in time, I'd know everyone
Them
with
tabuk.
my modern knowledge.
എവിടെ?
How do we make electricity?
മുങ്ങിക്കളഞ്ഞു.
I don't know.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't know, right? You wouldn't. You'd think like, holy shit, I can change all this. But it's like, explain nuclear fission.
Cabs are ready.
It's so funny that you brought this up because I had this exact same discussion with Sunito. Do you reckon there's anything you could take back and then just essentially become king with it?
A gun?
Well, yeah.
Find the thief എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് വിടുന്നത് ഡാർഗോൺ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ
Oh my god, he pointed at man now dead.
സാധനങ്ങൾ അടിച്ചു മാറ്റിക്കൊണ്ട് കൊണ്ടുവരികയും ചെയ്യും. അടച്ചു വയ്ക്കുന്നത് ക്രാഫ്റ്റ് റേറ്റിൽ തീഫും സ്കാമറുമാണ്.
That's exactly how it works. Even though back then it might be like the only
exactly the first problem you run into. Even if
പക്ഷേ അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ്
I'm an interpreter.
Okay, alright, that's interesting. So you've gone back in time. It's fun.
Why does everyone fucking default to that picture?
She's super smart and she knows all the new old English and such.
Of course. Stay the fuck away from the gun with that facial.
I can't believe I'm in the past. Bang, 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 bang. So you go back in time. There's going to be a dude at the gate. What do you say to your interpreter and say to the dude?
Open up the gate or I will shoot.
He'll shoot? That's the language you're going to use?
You probably wouldn't even find the gun threatening, right? He doesn't understand what it is.
I'm not letting you through. Now what?
I then turn the gun on the interpreter and tell him that I will shoot you if he does not open the gate.
French or something. No Frenchies.
Oh shit, I feel like I just lost the chest in 3 minutes. What the fuck happened?
10 minute ഉണ്ടല്ലേ?
You're not getting in.
Okay, no, this is good. Okay, so I can make an example out of one of them. So definitely I wouldn't say anything. I would shoot on this.
Right.
ക്ലമ്മ് മരിക്കുമെന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ പേര്.
He's dead. What's that device you got in your hand? Guards! Guards, seize him.
That's like fucking mines coming out of a clown car, just like an infinite amount of them.
Well, yeah, they've been preparing for war. They're constantly at war, so anyone who comes to the gates, they're on high alert.
ഇവന്മാർ എറിയുന്ന ഗ്രനേഡ് ബോംസിന് നിനക്കാണെങ്കിൽ മിഡ് എയർ ഷൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും കേട്ടോ.
Okay, so there's no more, or we will kill more of you.
എന്റെ ഒരു AOE ഫ്ലെയിം ത്രോവറാണ്. സോ
ക്ലം മരിച്ചു.
Steve, see what's going on. He's putting on the
ക്ലമ്മിനെ റിവൈവ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഇപ്പം മരിക്കും, ഞാൻ മരിക്കും.
Now lock down and loaded, and the whole guards to the front.
Alright, I think... How many
അടിയോ.
8.
Okay, so...
Also, wait, hold on. I forgot to mention another problem.
put your hands up like you don't care.
We're about fire. And we're extremely
അത്
accurate.
ക്ലമ്മായിരുന്നല്ലേ? ക്ലമ്മിന്റെ
ഞാനും ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് ക്ലമ്മിനെ വെടിയിട്ടോണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്.
ഞാൻ ഒരു മാഗ് മൊത്തം കളഞ്ഞു.
So you actually managed to hit one, right? So he's gone. You missed this one, and in fact, the bullet lands in the paragraph. And so they notice that there's something that's broken the rocks. So they start ducking for cover behind the rocks. Firing arrows at you from behind these things.
Right, okay. I'll make an incredibly brave decision to hide behind the interpreter.
You fucked it. You fucked that whole situation up. You're never gonna become king of
ഓ ഈ വിങ്സ് ഔട്ട് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വെള്ളത്തിൽ പോവാ അല്ലേ?
യെസ്, അത് വെള്ളത്തിൽ ഉപയോഗിക്കും. വേഴ്സ്റ്റ് തിങ് അവർ.
വെള്ളത്തിന്റെ മുകളിൽ എങ്ങനെ പോകും?
അത് ചില സ്ഥലത്ത് മറ്റേ ഒരു പൊട്ടിയ റെയിലിംഗ് കാണാൻ പറ്റും. അവിടെ ചെന്നിട്ട് മുകളിലോട്ട് പോകും. വെരി വെരി പോർലി ഇംപ്ലിമെന്റഡ്.
Come on, you've got to get it right. We'll manage the same.
Until one day, everyone, I'd like to introduce our new head of IT, Northman. She made
Finally.
Watermelon. I mean, he's kinda cute. Hold that elevator.
And she's about to discover what she was missing all along.
Might be in here for a while. Want to watch the British Netflix catalogue?
You have access to that.
I can access content all across the globe using NordVPN's international service. So I met this girl.
Here we go again.
I think this time is different.
She doesn't even use a VPN when browsing public Wi-Fi. For personal details are open to the world.
Well, maybe I can be the VPN for her.
Two people from different worlds find themselves drawn together.
I found 6 other users on your account.
Wait, I can explain. I only want you.
Jane Everywoman, Nordman, Jennifer Aniston, and Ryan Gosling as Shadow Man.
Hey, are you up?
Well, NordVPN has 24-hour support.
I just wanted to hear your voice. I love Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee.
Something about Nord.
Where are you?
Oh, just popped over to Egypt for a little bit. Italy next.
I'll meet you there.
Go to NordVPN.com/incognito for tickets to a plan plus a free extra month.
യുറാനസിലായിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ ഡാർവിനെ തിരിച്ചു കാണാൻ പോകുന്നു.
അല്ല ക്ലബിന്റെ കയ്യിൽ നിന്ന് മിഷൻസ് വാങ്ങിക്കുന്നത് എങ്ങനെയാണ്?
അത് ഏതെങ്കിലും റിലേ പോയിട്ട് ഡാർവിന്റെ അടുത്ത് സംസാരിക്കണം. അപ്പം ക്ലബിന് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഹെൽപ്പ് വേണമെങ്കിൽ അത് ചെയ്യണം.
അപ്പൊ സ്ഥിര പരിപാടിയാണല്ലേ?
വീക്ക്ലി എന്തോ വീക്ക്ലി ടാസ്ക് ആണ്.
അപ്പൊ ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ഈ ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ്.
അതതിന്റെ സ്റ്റോറി മിഷൻ. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് എനിക്ക് റിക്വസ്റ്റ് വരും.
Just relax. That would get so boring after a while. It's like, what's the time? I don't know. I'll have to go here, consult the sundial.
There's literally nothing to do apart from capture children.
Yeah, that would actually be quite funny. That was funny. But
think about what you say. Think about what you say.
They start from here, and then there's like, what, 500 kids. When the sundial reaches noon, that's when all the cages release at once.
You're making this sound like it's fucking Hunger Games or something.
Hunting the greatest game of all, man.
You know how in the Hunger Games,
Man of few words, quest complete. Excellent Warframe adapter.
വാർഫ്രെയിമിനകത്ത് ഒരു എക്സ്ട്രാ മോഡ് വെക്കാൻ പറ്റും. സൈഡ് ലോക്ക് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോഴും കാണിക്കൂല അത്.
So what do they do with it now? Like they wouldn't.
നല്ല റയർ സാധനം.
Surely someone else gets to buy it. I mean, you.
Okay, does Clem need my help? Help Clem revive the relic Neptune.
Find stuff.
Okay.
Here's a shovel. Only, $2.99 or whatever. Yeah, everything's themed. It just becomes like a theme park.
Scribble my
Brazil. Sidil.
Burn this evidence and you'll get an extra life.
That's great. Yeah, it's just like everything.
Shittan.
Instead of those like lays they put around your neck,
shit talk nalla
be a
alle.
cheap nuke.
Shittan.
Like everyone who walks onto the island gets one. Yes, this was on Epstein Island, right? Everyone gets their own face on one of these ones to go on. The Epstein roller coaster or I suppose it'll be the dogs and the cars.
I was more thinking of like a hard honestly, but
Oh, that's quite good.
ഇതൊന്നും elimination ആണോ survival?
Like mowing people.
വീണ്ടും ഒരു സർവൈവൽ ആടേ. വീണ്ടും ഒരു 10 മിനിറ്റോ? നോ.
അത് ഞാൻ വരാം.
ഞാൻ ചെയ്തു തുടങ്ങി. എന്ത് ചെയ്യണ്ടേ?
ഞാൻ
അത് അറിയത്തില്ലടാ. ക്ലെം ഹെൽപ്പ് ചോദിക്കുന്നവരെ മിഷൻ എന്തോന്നാണെന്ന്.
Statistically, it's basically an
ഞാൻ മറന്നിരിക്കുന്നു. ചുമ്മാ ആൾക്കാരെ കൊല്ലുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് ലൈഫ് സപ്പോർട്ട് കിട്ടുന്നു അസ്യൂം ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരുന്നു.
I'm just going. It's the big one.
I know what you mean.
Also, I'm not going to calm down just by seeing the pilots in the cockpit. Like, even if they were going, whoa, this is a lot of tutors, this is not good. I'd sort of be calmed by that, just seeing what they were doing.
I mean, you could have gone into any cockpit before 9/11 and then they had the lock.
I did when I was a kid. It was my birthday, and my parents told the stewardess, and she goes, "Oh, I'd like to see the cockpit, young man." Oh, hell yeah, well, yeah, brilliant. And we went in there, and it's just like tons of buttons.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
You know what? I'm convinced 95% of these buttons don't do anything. They're just there for show.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
To make it seem like flying the plane is more complicated.
Yeah, it's literally like a giant RGB key.
Yeah.
There's just so many buttons that you will just never use.
So I don't like flying one anymore. If I could drive, I would.
Where would you drive to?
Oh, I'd quite like to drive around Europe. Quite like to drive around the United States.
You could go to the probably hit about 15 cyclists. You see how many people on bikes in that country?
Yeah, they're all on bikes and wooden shoes and that.
It's genius though because like I thought when I got out of the cycling and I was like, oh great, there's so many oh man, I just ended up hating cyclists. Because with cars, you can hear them travel, right? You can hear them move. It's going to sneak up on you. With a cyclist, nothing.
Isn't that always the worst when you're going for a walk and then you suddenly hear behind you?
They do it so delayed, right?
It should be like a cat. They should wear a little bell around their neck.
Well, I thought you all just have like those, actually, I haven't even finished the sentence and I know it's a trap. They could have like all those air raid sirens that would go up. You know, there's like a blitz and one or two. Like, obviously, if you did that in the Netherlands,
yeah, I don't mind that. Maybe they should all have that little baseball card with the peg on the spoke. Like the old-timey days.
I wasn't born in the 80s.
We used to get a pack of gum for 2 cents, and it would come with a baseball card in it, and you'd put your Babe Ruth card right on the spokes.
Oh, I'm a zoomer. This is in my head.
You don't know what this is at all? You've never heard of this?
I've seen it in like films and stuff, yeah, but I've never actually... Could you imagine if that actually like had a value of like 250k or something, and he just folded it in half? His son's body.
Here's an issue with Spider-Man #1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just had like fucking kidneys for a moment. Oh my god! I had them. They weren't parts. Yeah, like little shitty bits of plastic. Really boring, basically. Yeah, they flip off the wheels and make that noise. Yeah.
There's this card called like the Fat Gay Pikachu, and it's really like maybe like $1,000, $800, something like that. Before he opens the pack, for $50, can you fold the cards and like put a permanent crease in them? Oh no. There's a permanent crease in it now.
Molded.
Oh, look at that. My video recommended it.
Down below as well. It's chilling.
Yeah.
See the activate windows, by the way.
Never.
How many North cards did you get, man? You can't pay for your license. It's disgusting. Like, you do the tele-license, we pay our license.
Listen, Bill Gates has got me injecting his mind control autism. I'm not going to give him money as well.
Have you thought of how many destinations in countries get fucking mobbed by tourists because they have like one mediocre attraction there?
Oh yeah, like France.
So I was looking up the Leaning Tower of Pisa earlier on, and it's genius because you see the tower and you think, okay, it looks pretty nice, like nice little attraction. But it's the kind of thing you could just see from Google Images.
Yeah.
But then there are people that will fly all the way over there just to see the tower. And the worst thing is about it, I have seen pictures on Google Images of like, not even hyperbole, 100 people, and they're all trying to do the same shitty pose, but they're trying to lean on the tower.
Yeah, holding up the tower.
Yeah, they're all doing it at the same time.
That's not a good situation over there as far as I can tell. I didn't know you could go in the pizza.
Yeah, there seems to be a queue.
I was the queue into the toilet.
The toilets are in the tower. Could you imagine?
Just to the very top, like one urinal. Sometimes I see this like an enormous amount of rubbish. Yeah. And I think, where's the bins? You know what I mean? Like, put some bins around. Let's travel stuff. Travelators. I still don't quite understand why they haven't been adapted.
Clem മരിക്കാൻ കിടക്കുന്നു. റിവൈവ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഞാൻ പോകുന്നില്ല. ഓക്കെ നൈസ്. ക്ലം അവിടെ ചത്ത് കിടക്കുന്നു. ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ എക്സ്ട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്ത. എനിക്ക് അവന്റെ ബ്ലൂ പ്രിന്റ് കിട്ടിയതായിരുന്നു. ക്ലം ക്ലോൺ.
In the Western world, it's literally gonna just quadruple if you fucking add these things everywhere.
Why not just have that general like the business, especially in like London, where everyone's trying to get a food or whatever. Divided it into 2 lanes, where one of them was 2 lanes. Someone fell over. It just felt like a fucking domino effect. There were 80 people within the zone. Yeah, but they still have been in the airport. Or in the airport. It's not one of those ideas that I must have to the world. You can't build cars on the ground in London. Right. I can't do an Elon Musk impression. I mean, we're going to try if we have going to their destination about bus. Find me one good reason other than it's expensive. Oh, it can't get rained on. Imagine these homeless people that all travel in the city. I'm really happy you mentioned this cathedral in Spain. I had experience with church. Think about finding I was on holiday. I don't remember how old it was. I was pretty young. So we're walking around and we go into this nowhere near the size of that. This is like maybe first time that cathedral. It's in like a tiny little village. We go in there. It's full of cats. Cats everywhere. Why? I don't know. Just maybe a cat guard or something. Who knows? But there was a bell. Right. And it was like on a striped pulley. It was so attractive to people. This is my first adult move in my life. I would not pull that bell. This is like fucking bell. I'm not touching that bell. My dad pulls the fucking bell. No! I'm not even making this up. Every villager, like fucking, like it's a Minecraft siege or something. Every villager comes out. They're all there. They're all shouting at me. I feel like I'm in some like Breaking Bad or something where they're in Mexico, just everyone's screaming at us. They're like, why you pull the bell? Why are you pulling the bell? Why are you pulling the bell? They catch the bell. And my dad, as heroic as he was, and brave as he was, fucking threw me in that fucking plane. He literally just points at me. He's like, oh no, it's him. I just thought it was him. Oh. He's obviously in his brain. It's like all these angry people that don't speak my language. If they take it to the child, then surely, we might just get like a jail sentence. We won't be hung. Honestly, I think I would do the same. I'll think something like, oh come on, he's only a kid. Son, we'll talk about this later. Pretending like we'll punish him. Yeah. I think I'll do that too. That'd be fun. Yes, more than once even. Did you go to California? Yeah, I went to LA. I hated it, and so did every person who lived there that I asked about it. Yeah, I went to Venice Beach. Yeah. You know that place, right? I know it from GTA. No, literally, I was walking, I was like, oh my god, this is the place GTA stole from. Yeah, so I was walking down there, and I got off the crack about 5 times. It's genius. Oh, nice. These little meth goblins just literally come out of the sand and just be like, you want some... Like, imagine the merchant from Resident Evil 4, but instead he just has crack and nothing else. That'd be really annoying, because you'd buy might crack from the first try, but then you just keep being asked because you go.
Burn them with fire.
I've already bought.
നിനക്ക് ഇൻഫെക്റ്റഡ് ആണോ കിട്ടിയത്?
As soon as the person knows line of sight, they will run towards you and open the door.
ഒരു മിനിറ്റും കൂടെ. ഫൈനലി.
Oh, that's impressive. I'd probably be shit scared.
Yeah, would someone end up like the challenge or something?
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like once I'm there, I'll be like. I feel like it'd make me very existential, just being able to see the earth.
Yeah, so you would go to the moon.
Not live there.
Yeah, no, you're not stranded. No, okay. So first thing you're on the moon, right? What would you do?
I don't know. Have I came with anyone? Or am I just completely on my own?
Yeah, you're allowed to bring one friend.
Okay, I'll bring the interpreter and the medieval bit with me then. I think, on the other side, realistically, I would probably just spend like a full hour looking at the world, just trying to contemplate that I'm not there anymore.
Dig a hole. Yeah.
You just like one of those man-children.
Apparently the consistency of the moon is like it's so fine, not like sand, it's like cigarette ash. And I just want to see like what have you found?
So what are you planning to find that tens of drones haven't found?
Oh, I don't know.
Cheese. Are you going to say cheese?
No, aliens in there.
Alien cheese?
Alright, well, thanks for coming on the show. Cynical. I can see you're on your travelator now.
To the moon.
Immediately walking on that, a homeless person.
To
the moon, I'm quite confused. You get all the way to the moon and then you forget your toothbrush. And you gotta go back.
Help climb with weekly mission ചെയ്തു done.
There's a dome. And then you go there and it's like people there as well. Yeah, we just send the homeless to a dome.
I feel this is some like really niche Rick and Morty bit that didn't make the final cut.
Hey, I heard you quit YouTube.
Oh yeah. No, I'm quitting YouTube. I'm gonna upload exclusively onto Pornhub.
I heard that your merch got recalled for having asbestos in it. Is that true, Parasitical? Do you want to comment on it?
That's not fraud. I'd call that
that's just false advertising. Anyway, so that was the only controversy that you have had in recent history, and we're all gonna move on. Leave my house, please.
Yeah, okay, I'll leave now.
Hey, I'm back. Remember, there's a 2-year plan and plus a free extra month money back.
Okay.
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing
You
all
there!
this out of the
You
kindness
cheeky
of your
bastard! I see your spying eye! Don't be coy, come in and make yourself useful! Some people enjoy their privacy, like me, while other people enjoy digging into other people's private information. Like you! Hold still. Which is why I'm very excited to have NordVPN as the sponsor.
സ്കിന്നൊക്കെ കിട്ടുമല്ലേ? എക്സ്കാലിബർ ഓറ മോഡ്. അതെങ്ങനെ അറിയാം ഓറ മോഡ് എന്തോന്നാണെന്ന്? ഓ, സെറാമിക്
ഒരു റേഡാറിന്റെ പടം ഉണ്ടാവും മോഡിന്റെ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിന്റെ പടത്ത് ഹവർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ഏറ്റവും താഴെ എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ടാവും ഓറാന്ന്. ഒരു പിസ്റ്റൽ എന്തോന്നോ സ്കാവെഞ്ചർ, ഒരു റൈഫിൾ സ്കാവെഞ്ചർ ഉണ്ട്. റൈഫിൾ സ്കാവെഞ്ചർ ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് ആണെന്നോ? കൊള്ളാം, നല്ലതാണ്.
ഇൻക്രീസസ് റൈഫിൾ ആമോ റിക്കവറി 100% പിക്കപ്പ്.
150.
150%. ഓ, വുക്കോങ്ങിന്റെ ഹെൽമെറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. ഓ, സിൻഡാക്സിന്റെ ഹെൽമെറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. എന്റെ മോനെ 35 പോയിന്റ്. ഓക്കെ, ഞാൻ ഇതെടുക്കാം. ഓറ റിക്കവറി പർച്ചേസ്.
മോഡ്സ് മറ്റേ ഇത് തലേ വെക്കുന്ന സാധനമൊക്കെ അവസാനം എടുക്കാം.
ഡ്രിപ്പ് അല്ലേ ആവശ്യം?
സ്കിന്നും ഒക്കെ അവസാനം. ഐ മീൻ ഏറ്റവും എഫിഷ്യൻസി ഒരു മിത്താണെന്നുള്ളത് കൊണ്ട്.
ഒക്ടേവിയയുടെ ഒരു ഹെൽമെറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. ഹൊറൈസണെ പോലെ കാണാൻ. ഓബറോന്റെ ഒരു ഹെൽമെറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. സെവാഗോത്ത്, ലൂസിഫാഗ്. ഇതെന്താണ്? വുൾഫുഡ് ബ്ലൂ പ്രിന്റ്. ഇതെന്തോ?
അത് കൊള്ളാം, അത് ഞാൻ വാങ്ങിച്ചു.
അതെന്തോന്നാ?
അതൊരു ഹെൽമെറ്റാണ്, ഡ്രിഫ്റ്ററിന്റെ ഹെൽമെറ്റാ.
ഓ, ഡ്രിഫ്റ്ററിന്. വൗബാൻ സിസ്റ്റംസ് ബ്ലൂ പ്രിന്റ്, വൗബാൻ ന്യൂറോ ഓപ്റ്റിക്സ്, വൗബാൻ ആം സൈഡ് ഹെൽമെറ്റ്.
വൗബാൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ള വാൾ ഫ്രെയിം നൈറ്റ് വേവ് മാത്രമേ കിട്ടത്തുള്ളൂ.
ആണോ?
പക്ഷെ എല്ലാ നൈറ്റ് വേവിലും റിവാർഡ് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. സോ
ഓ ഞാൻ ആദ്യം ഓറ മോഡ്സ്
വാങ്ങിക്കണ്ട.
ഞാൻ ഓറ മോഡ്സ് തന്നെ വാങ്ങി. ഇതെന്തോ വോൾട്ട് മോഡെന്ന് എഴുതി വെച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇത് വോൾട്ടിന് മാത്രം ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
വോൾട്ട് മോഡോ? ഓ വോൾട്ടിന്റെ മാത്രം സ്പെസിഫിക് മോഡാണ്. ഓഗ്മെന്റ്സ് എന്ന് പറയും.
റിജുവിനേഷൻ ടീം ഹെൽത്ത് റീജനറേറ്റ്സ്. ഓക്കേ ഗിവ് മീ. എനിക്ക് വേണം എന്റെ ട്രിനിറ്റിക്ക്.
ഓക്കേ
എന്റെ പ്രയോറിറ്റി
ട്രിനിറ്റിയെക്കാളും വിസ്പ് എടുക്കുന്നതാണ് നല്ലത്. വിസ്പാണ്. ട്രിനിറ്റി കൊള്ളാം.
അത് നോക്കാം എന്താന്ന്. എനിക്കാദ്യം
സ്ലോട്ട്സ് ഉണ്ടാക്കാം.
കാശല്ലൊന്നും ഇത്.
ജഗർനോട്ട് ജഗർനോട്ട് ആയി.
ഞാൻ ഓറ മോഡ്സ് എല്ലാം വാങ്ങി. നോ വാട്ട്
നിനക്ക് അതിന്റെ വെപ്പൺസിന്റെ ഡബിൾ മോഡ് കപ്പാസിറ്റി ഒക്കെ വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഒറാക്കൻ റിയാക്ടർ
അല്ല, പക്ഷെ അത് ഇൻഫിനിറ്റ് അല്ലേ? അത് ഇൻഫിനിറ്റ് അല്ലേ?
എന്തോന്ന് ഇൻഫിനിറ്റ്
വാങ്ങണ്ടത്? അത് എത്ര വേണമെങ്കിലും വാങ്ങാമല്ലോ. ബ്ലൂ പ്രിന്റ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. അത് വേണ്ട.
ബ്ലൂ പ്രിന്റ് വൺ ടൈം യൂസ് ആണ്.
അത് പ്രശ്നമൊന്നുമില്ല. ഒറാക്കിനൊന്നും ഇപ്പം വേണ്ട. ഞാൻ പിന്നെ നോക്കാം. കാരണം അതിന് 70 പോയിന്റ് ആണ്. അല്ല, അതിന് 75 പോയിന്റ് ആണ്. ഇതൊന്ന് നിറ്റൈൻ എക്സ്ട്രാക്ട്.
നിറ്റൈൻ എക്സ്ട്രാക്ട് ചില സാധനങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കാനൊക്കെ ആവശ്യം വരും. ചില വാർ ഫ്രെയിംസിന് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ, വെപ്പൺസ് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ നിറ്റൈൻ എക്സ്ട്രാക്ട് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ സാധനം ആവശ്യം വരും.
ഗ്രട്ടാക്ക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് മറ്റവന്റെ തോക്കാണല്ലേ? എന്തെങ്കിലും ലോക്കിയുടെ ഒരെണ്ണമുണ്ട്. ഡീകോയ് ഓഗ്മെന്റ് 50% ഡാമേജ് ലോക്കി ടേക്സ് ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ ടു ഡീകോയ് വൈസ് വേഴ്സ. അറ്റ്ലസ് ഷിക്കോറോ ഹെൽമെറ്റ് ബ്ലൂ പ്രിന്റ്.
അത് ആക്ച്വലി കൊള്ളാം.
നല്ല രസമുണ്ട്. യെസ്. സ്കോർപ്പിയൻ ഓടെ ആഷിന്റെ ഡ്രിപ്പ്. ഐ മീൻ ഭയങ്കര വിയേർഡ് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ബട്ട് ഓക്കെ. ഇതെങ്ങനെയുണ്ട് കാണാൻ? ചെറിയ തല, സ്മോൾ PP.
നീ മറ്റേ റിവാർഡ്സ് നോക്കി നോക്ക്. അതിലൊരു ഷോൾഡർ പാഡ് ഉണ്ട്. വെറും പൊളി.
ഏത് ലെവല്?
ലെവലൊന്നും എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മയില്ല.
ഓക്കെ, ഷോൾഡർ പാഡോ? ഇതാണോ ക്ലോസ്കിൻ? അല്ല, ഫ്രാക്ട ഷോൾഡർ ഗാർഡ്. മറ്റേതാണോ? മറ്റേ പെന്റഗൺ.
നീ റൈനോ എല്ലാം എടുത്തു വെച്ചിട്ട് വെച്ചു കൊടുത്ത് നോക്കി.
എന്റെ സാരനായിരിക്കുന്നു പുല്ല്.
അല്ല, കയ്യില് റൈനോ എടുത്തിട്ട് അതിൽ കറി നോക്കിയാൽ
ആണോ? എന്തോന്ന്? ഷോൾഡർ പാഡ്സും ആർമർ പാഡ്സും ഒക്കെ. എത്ര ലെവലുണ്ട്? 30 അല്ലേ? ഇതെല്ലാം എങ്ങനെ തീർക്കല്? നീ എത്രയുണ്ട്? ഇതെല്ലാം ലോക്ക്ഡൌൺ. വാർ വിത്ത് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു ഇത് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ എനിക്ക് 2 കിട്ടും.
അതെ, അതുകൊണ്ട് നീ അതും കൂടെ സൈഡിൽ ചെയ്തോ കേട്ടോ.
വാർ വിത്ത്
ഓർഡർ അയച്ചെന്നില്ലേ? സെക്കൻഡ് റീം അതൊക്കെ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എനിക്ക് മിക്കവാറും ന്യൂ വാർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു മെയിൻ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ കൂടെ ബാക്കിയുള്ളൂ. അത് വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് അതിന്റെ നല്ല കുറച്ച് മിഷൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. അതൊന്നും കിട്ടൂല.
സെറാമിക് ഡാഗർ ഞാൻ വാങ്ങണോ? മേലെ ഹാരോ ഗ്രേ ഗയർ ഓട്ടോമേഷൻ. ഓട്ടോമേഷൻ. കോറ ഡെൽഫി ഹെൽമെറ്റ്. മാഗ് ഗോസ് ഹെൽമെറ്റ്.
ഗോസിന് മാഗ് ഹെൽമെറ്റും ഉണ്ട്.
നൈസ്. റൈനോ വാൻഗാർഡ് ഹെൽമെറ്റ്. എന്റെ ഇപ്പൊ ഇരിക്കുന്ന തന്നെ കൊള്ളാം. നോർമൈറ്റ്. സിൻഡാക്സിന്റെ ഹെൽമെറ്റ് ഉണ്ട് ആക്ച്വലി, പക്ഷെ ഇത് കൊള്ളൂല. മറ്റേ മോഹോക്ക്. ഞാൻ ഈ വാലിബന്റെ സ്കിൻസ് വാങ്ങിയാലോ എന്ന് ആലോചിക്കുക. വാലിബന്റെ ഇതെവിടെ നിന്ന് കിട്ടും? വാങ്ങാൻ പറ്റില്ല. സ്കിന്നല്ല മറ്റേ ബ്ലൂ പ്രിന്റ്സ്. മറ്റേ
കിട്ടുന്നത്.
പ്ലാസ്മ സോഡ് ബ്ലൂ പ്രിന്റ്. ഇതെന്തോ
കുവാന്ന് പറയുന്നത് വേറെ ഒരു സൈഡ് മിഷൻ ആണ്. അതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നിനക്ക് ആവശ്യം വരും. കുവ വെപ്പൺസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ചില വെപ്പൺസിന്റെ ബെറ്റർ വേർഷൻസ് വരും. അപ്പൊ അതില് അപ്ഗ്രേഡ്സ് ഒക്കെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും കൂവാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ സാധനം കൂടെ വേണ്ടി വരും.
ഓക്കെ. ഇത് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ എംടി ഔട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമല്ലോ സ്റ്റോർ, അതോ സെലക്റ്റീവ് ആണോ?
ഏത്?
ഇത് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്ത സ്റ്റോർ എംടി ഔട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ അതോ സെലക്റ്റീവ് ആണോ?
ഇല്ല,
എംടി ഔട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല.
ഇല്ല. അതായത് നിനക്ക് ഇത് നീ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത് നിനക്കാണെങ്കിൽ ഉള്ള എല്ലാ മിഷൻ ചെയ്ത ക്ലിയർ ഔട്ട് എല്ലാം വാങ്ങിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമെന്നല്ലേ?
എല്ലാ മിഷനും ചെയ്ത് ലെവല് മാക്സ് ആക്കിയാൽ വാങ്ങാൻ പറ്റുമോ എന്നാണ് ചോദ്യം.
ലെവൽ മാക്സ് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷവും മിഷൻസ് വരും. യു ഡോണ്ട് നീഡ് ടു ഡു എവറി മിഷൻ ടു മാക്സ് ഇറ്റ് ഔട്ട്. മാക്സ് ഔട്ട് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, അതായത് ആസ് ഇൻ എല്ലാം വാങ്ങിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് എനിക്ക് അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ, പറ്റത്തില്ലെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. 3 മാസം ഉണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ
3 മാസത്തോടെ 12 ആഴ്ച.
നിനക്ക് ഓരോ ലെവൽ കഴിയുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും ക്രെഡിറ്റ് പോയിന്റ്സ് കിട്ടും 30-ന് ശേഷം. അപ്പൊ നിനക്ക് ചിലതൊന്ന് വാങ്ങിക്കാം. അപ്പം മിഷൻ തീർത്ത് പോവാൻ നേരത്തെ യു ഷുഡ് തിങ്ക് അബൌട്ട് ഫൈൻഡിങ് എ ക്യാപ്സ്യൂൾ.
ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞിപ്പോ ഇത് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടോ? എന്താ അതിന് പറയല്? സർക്കിട്ട്
ഞാൻ റെഡി.
അല്ല, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ചെയ്യണം. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും ചെയ്യാനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ സമയം ഡെലീസ് ചെയ്യാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സർക്കിട്ട് ചെയ്യാം.
എനിക്കങ്ങനെ അറിയാമല്ലോ ടൈമിൽ അങ്ങനെ. ന്യൂ ക്വസ്റ്റ്, ദ ന്യൂ വാർ. ഓടാ, അതെനിക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ? അപ്പം എന്നാ എനിക്ക് ചെയ്യാനുണ്ട് നോക്കട്ടെ.
ചെയ്യണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പറ, ഞാൻ അതനുസരിച്ച് വാലറന്റോ എന്താന്ന് വെച്ചാ കളിക്കാൻ പോവാം. ഞാൻ ന്യൂ വാർ ഒക്കെ പതുക്കെ ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ ശരി.
So for today's video, NordVPN is incredibly easy to use, and with over 5,500 servers in 60 countries, NordVPN is the fastest VPN on the market. As a content creator, I'm constantly downloading new programs and files for work, so using NordVPN's threat protection software keeps my mind at ease, knowing if there is a threat, NordVPN will detect it automatically to protect my PC and videos. In addition to keeping your internet connection private and secure, NordVPN allows you to watch content not available in your country due to geo-blocking. And for users dealing with bandwidth throttling, NordVPN encrypts all your traffic so your internet service provider can't slow down your streaming speed. And guess what? NordVPN is offering a truly exclusive deal for JonTron viewers, specifically. That's you! If you go to nordvpn.com/JonTron and grab their awesome deal, you'll be directly supporting the show as well as our awesome sponsor. Everyone wins, except for the bad guys stealing your data! And best of all, it's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. So once again, a final thanks to NordVPN for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to try NordVPN risk-free at nordvpn.com/JonTron. And now if you don't excuse me, I gotta figure out what to do with that peeping Tom over there. Come here, you. Don't worry, this is just a formality. Pro gaming. When I was a boy, pro gaming was about high scores, crashing bandicoots, and LAN parties. Esport, live stream, the Enderman? I don't know what any of those words mean, but if I did, I can guarantee you they'd make me shove your head in the nearest locker. Teabagging used to mean something when it was done in person, god damn it. It ain't the same anymore. Now all the kids want to do is hang out and stream together in massive, concrete gamer compounds. You don't need to stream it. Just tell me when it's happening. I'll buy tickets and show up, for Christ's sakes. You hippies never change. And what's with the compound thing? Seriously, like what is with that? I'm weirded out by that. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, Gen Z, but literally nothing good ever happened in a compound. Waco, FLDS Church, Sucrose. Now, if you don't excuse me, I'm gonna go game the way God intended.
Double kill.
Oh yeah,
triple kill.
That's old school.
Kilimanjaro.
Okay, let's be real though. What is with this gamer compound trend anyway? I've heard about the gamer house, but the gamer compound is new. Originally, I heard about this phenomenon from some strange internet mule character. I can't quite remember his name. What is it, like Dunky Donuts or something like that? Anyways, he made a pretty killer video on the subject, which you should definitely watch, by the way. But even he knows how deep this facility went. That's right, this thing goes straight down to the Earth's core. Okay, we're talking bunkers of G fuel and low testosterone. But before we get into the more crazy stuff, let's ground ourselves, no pun intended, and look at the video that started the entire trend. That's right, I'm talking about we built the best gaming facility in the world. It's a classic. Just $1 million though. I mean, everyone's got that laying around these days. Like this is normal and boring. So I don't know. It's not that impressive. Just play the video.
YouTube, how the fudge you doing? Hey guys, Nate Shot. Today I'm bringing a brand new video. This is the most excited I have ever been.
No way.
in our company's history.
Okay, well. Which started precisely exactly when I pulled up right there to that curb. So basically, it's all downhill from here.
What we're going to do is elevate all facets of our business. Content, apparel, and esports.
I got that business model off WikiHow, and I really hope it works, otherwise I've got some serious explaining to do to my mom. So as you can see on the title of the YouTube video, it says $1 million tour, but apparently that was just relating to the tour alone, because the actual grand total of the budget was $35 million. And personally, I think they could have, done the tour for a little cheaper, but hey, you know how the business world is, write-offs. Gotta have that Asian fusion with the coworkers.
And that's why I'm so excited to welcome you all to the 100 Thieves Cash App compound. Let's go take a look. Off.
Ooh, embarrassing. Too low of a gamer score to get in? I was telling you, you should have been more careful when you were just openly criticizing Bill Gates for buying up all that farmland for some reason. I'm just saying it's gonna be a lot of Microsoft Office Suite subscriptions you're gonna have to purchase before you can get that score back up.
Come on in.
Oh, life is not fair.
For the first time ever, it brings me so much joy to start this tour at our wonderful foyer, or foyer, however you want to say it.
And most of us just say foyer. Look, I'm just saying, it's up to you if you want to be dropping the hard R.
We have the lovely Jess here, our operations manager at 100 Thieves. Right behind her, we have the 100 Thieves D-Boss branding smack dab in the middle of the wall, hits you right in the face as soon as you walk in.
That's an unfounded claim. Really, at best, I'm giving you that center left.
Jess, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Like your usual.
I would love the usual. I'm so glad you asked.
Got you.
I'm so glad. I'm not mad. I'm just happy I'm getting the usual. You didn't make a mistake.
All right, thank you.
Some poor intern's just down there pushing that up, aren't they? That didn't look mechanical to me. That looked like someone's hand unwillingly forced it out. In fact, I think I even saw a couple fingers come up in the shot there.
Let's go say hello.
There's nothing more gamer than a fixed-rate mortgage. Trust me, I played Worms 2 in 1998. Yeah, that's gamer. Sorry to tell you.
Oh, Nate Shot, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
How was the boot camp?
Copenhagen was great, but I'm focusing on the now. This compound, I've been all around the world. This place is insane.
Yeah, trust me, and I've seen everything. I was just literally standing outside Amalienborg Palace, and are you telling me this hunk of junk is better than Rocket Mortgage themed Hell Cube? Coming from somebody who sounds like they've not been everywhere.
And we have two players that I'm so glad have returned back to 100 Thieves. Meteos and Someday are back!
Hello.
Please, sir, don't hurt me. I'm unfamiliar with the area. I pose no threat to you. I carry no weapon.
Hey, Nate Shot. We gonna win some matches this year?
All of them.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that, but...
Every single one.
You just made a promise to me.
And clearly you made a mistake by doing that, but it's not my problem. And you may have noticed my stance has widened and my demeanor has changed. That's on account of your mouth writing checks your ass can't cash. You're genuinely in danger.
Someday, you have no idea how many hot dogs I'm gonna get you this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, great, that's insane. What I'm saying is clearly insane. And I don't know why I would say something like that to you with no context, but you know what? That's all right. Let me hit that hot dog hole for you someday. Yo, you want some ketchup on that too? Don't worry, man, we got you covered. You can have as many of those as you want. What do you think exactly we're doing with that $35 million? You think I'm not gonna build you a hot dog hole? Someday. This is America. This is Cash App, Rocket Mortgage, Liberty Mutual, Hot Pocket, Crust Pocket. This is Los Angeles, baby!
And now we're moving on to the boardroom. This is where the best and brightest at 100 Thieves talk about how we're gonna elevate this company day in and day out. What are you guys up to? Hello.
Revealing area.
What's up?
Is this just real? I feel like we really genuinely shouldn't be here. This was not part of the script. Okay, you can't just be casually strolling into a board of directors meeting, white-knuckling a sugar-free Red Bull and expect a standing ovation for Christ's sake.
We're waiting for John.
Last player standing.
Late? Yeah, again?
Spike down.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry I'm late. There is something severely wrong with the hot dog piping system. Oh, Nate Shot. What's up, man? It's good to see you. Y'all want a dog?
I'm gonna have to talk to him about that.
Yo, Nate, where you going? So basically after this, he takes us through the rest of the facility, shows us some of his prisoners, and he realizes no one has any idea what they're doing or has ever heard the two words business and model next to each other before.
You could bring your laptop and maybe work on a spreadsheet or a new presentation.
Spreadsheets, huh? Great.
And the rest is pretty much history. And look, if that's where things ended, everything would have been just fine. But this is the highly competitive esporting world after all, so it was only a matter of time really until someone else would up the ante. And it happened like 2 months later with the aid of $50 million fucking dollars. Who is it that's giving these banknotes out like candy to anyone and everyone who's got the startup equivalent of just shooting in the dark? Because, seriously, can I get that guy's number? But look, I don't need your charity, okay? I've got $50 million laying around the house just like any normal person, so I could build a stupid gamer compound if I wanted to, okay? It's just I'm saving it for more important stuff like imminent hyperinflation. Okay, let's see what you got. The most expensive gaming facility in the world. First look at TSM's $50 million esports center. Better have at least Red Bull coconut flavor or I rage.
25,000 square feet.
Watch parties, tailgates, LAN parties, events here.
I'm talking real big, baby!
Okay, all right, I like it so far. Very spacious, looks fancy. Lots of room for gaming and energy drink type activities.
The largest esports game facility in the West. This space is really gonna change it up.
Okay, I'm paying attention. This one looks at least 4 times the size of the last one. I'm sold, guys. What are we changing up? What's different?
One enemy remains.
It's not built yet. That's what's different. That's the change. This is the most expensive gaming facility yet to exist. Don't you think you could have, like, finished at least the first room or something, just as a proof of concept for the audience? At the minimum, if you were gonna go with this much hype on the thing, I don't know. And maybe if it's not done yet, you'd be better off just sticking and walking around the outside of it, showing off the gigantic spray-painted TSM logo you commissioned by Banksy's aunt once removed, or whatever matters to you cretins.
Here we are at the front entrance. Let's go inside.
Hello.
Can you really call it an entrance when the whole thing is basically entrances all the way around? That's right, that compound's as porous as a sponge, Lena.
So here we're gonna have a reception area with a giant TSM logo hanging up there. And on this side, we're gonna have, a nice waiting area for our fans, sponsors, whoever wants to come in.
By the time that happens, the asbestos pile's probably gonna be gone. We heard that causes cancer, and that is not consistent with our company values.
And then over here, we're gonna have
ma'am, you need a hard hat to be in this area?
TSM's
Ma'am, excuse me, this is serious? Ma'am, is she for real? My ass is on the line for this, so I'm just gonna hold it here for you if you won't wear it.
As you can tell. But when it's done, the interior is gonna be painted in black and white, our team colors, with really cool brand new LED lighting and glass walls all around.
Placeholder. Place. I love it. It sounds so sophisticated and, dare I say, exotic. You know what else I think might be placeholder?
Last round
I better
in
not
the
say.
half.
You seem like good kids.
We lose all money.
When you're competing at the highest level, there's a lot of stress constantly, and
so that's why the mass graves are there, to remind you of like what happens when you don't win and stuff. I don't know, it's kind of messed up, but it's what the board of directors wanted, so.
And so we decided to add a sensory deprivation tank. So we're gonna have a float tank right there. So if you come on in.
A what?
A float tank, have you ever been in one?
No.
So it's just like a pod, you go inside, you're floating, and you just go inside and you meditate to like clear your mind.
Wait, what? You're telling me all I needed to get my KDR up on Fortnite was an egg with water in it? Or maybe you're implying I need a wash? I don't know. All I do know is count me in. Where do you even get one of these? Let's try the tried and true Alibaba, okay? Sensory deprivation tank.
Who's next?
Yeah, okay, you can get them on Alibaba. I'm not paying $5,000 for a bath with a lid. Why can I even buy this on Alibaba? And why do I feel like I really shouldn't be able to buy this on Alibaba? Who brings this to me if I were to buy this right now? Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy this just to find out.
So like with all this space, 25,000 square feet. That's the largest in the West, largest esports game.
You know what, guys? Why don't you just call me up when it's done, huh? Show, not tell. That's what I always say. Let's move on to the next one on our list. Now listen, if you weren't fully impressed by that literal landfill just then, the Dutch got you covered with their fancy new Team Liquid Alienware compound. Now, I promised myself I would never mention the Dutch again, but these guys just keep cropping up. This time in Utrecht. Utrecht? How do you even say this? How to pronounce Utrecht? Okay.
Utrecht.
Utrecht. Wait, that can't be right. Oh, we're on the American pronunciation. Let's switch to the Dutch
Revealing area.
The British pronunciation.
Utrecht.
feel so cultured. There's just no way. I'm learning. Utrecht. There's no replacement for being worldly. Give me a Dutch guy saying Utrecht, for God's sake. How do you say it? I know it's not bad.
Utrecht.
That's it. That's the one. That's the official pronunciation. Sorry, Netherlands. Gonna have to update your lexicon.
Hey everyone, it's Mike from Team Liquid, and today we're going to check out the Alimer training facility in EU. So right now, we're in the entrance. The other thing on the other side of the entrance hallway is one of my favorite rooms because it holds a lot of magic and relevance to an organization like ours, which is our Dell Technology server room.
Oh man, that takes me right back. In fact, you know, I've got my own box of relevance right here. Now let's see what we can find in it, huh? We've got Doom shareware disk, RAM stick, and wait, sorry, is that VGA cable? Sorry, I don't like getting sentimental on camera.
And what you need in every office is your front desk and the smile behind the front desk. Hello, Laura, how are you?
Doing good, how are you?
Now, it looks like there's a little hole here.
Wow, what's that do? Can I put my hand in it? Is it gonna be like a spaghetti trap that scares me, makes me think it's spiders? Oh wow, I can feel your leg through here. Gucci, Gucci. You wanna see my server room?
Oh, right. Okay, we're not that fancy.
What's with the cans of energy drink coming out of all the desk holes in these friggin' tour videos? Is the secret sauce to be holding onto the can? Is that what it is? Is that what you gotta do? Because I'm all for it. That's what you... Is this... Would you trust me more like this? Is that the more trustworthy, John? If I do that? Does that soothe you? That soothe you? Does that put you in a trance? Look up here. Is your wallet loosening? Shit.
Right next to the kitchen and dining hall area is the Team Liquid Player Lounge, and this is a place to chill, play ping pong, but also, if you need something from our chef...
Oh, listen, do you want a place of shit or not? I know you do. I see that G Fuel you're all drinking. It smells like death coming out of you. What do you want, the goddamn PewDiePie flavor or something? Okay, just leave me alone!
You get it. Next to the player lounge is the player hallway, which...
Sorry, did you say the player hallway? My dude, it's not that serious. You don't need to theme the hallway. Not everything needs to be themed.
Shout out to Elgato for giving us everything that we need in these streamer pods for going live on Twitch and Kuya.
Listen, man, no streamer is gonna use that computer. Okay, you wanna know how I know? I'll show you how I know. Might be a little distracting for the audience. You wanna know how I got this beast purring? Oh yeah, that's File Explorer, baby. Wait till you hear it when you boot up Minecraft.
What you'll see is coach and manager on your left, and then room for 5 players to scrim. We've thought of everything here.
We thought of everything. Like making it impossible to plug anything into a USB port without bumping your shin and skinning your knee. We thought of everything.
And one of my favorite areas is the war rooms or the call rooms that we have. They're all Marvel themed for the first time. So we have Captain America, Doctor Strange, and Venom.
I'm not sure why that was what he picked as his favorite room. You know, I wouldn't have picked that one myself, but you know, I'm just saying because there was a dying man in it. So that's why I wouldn't have picked it, but he didn't even try to help that dying man. So, today you've seen the kind of things money can buy you in this world, huh? But have you seen this? No, your eyes do not deceive you. That is, indeed, at the very least, 50,000 groats. A groat being 4 pence a piece, of course, and what would the average medieval laborer making 2 pence a day? You can imagine the kind of personal fortress 50,000 groats might build a man. What do you mean a company called NRG already built a gamer castle? I've had this plan for like 6 months. Yeah, I literally just showed everybody the groats. Oh, I'm gonna look like a fool! So yeah, you heard that right. Self-described professional gaming and entertainment company NRG has done the only thing fit for a true king of industry and gone and built a literal gamer castle. More well known among the local peasantry, of course, by its colloquial name, the NRG Hot Pockets Castle in downtown LA, because hell is no longer a place only accessible after death. Let's have a look. Wait a minute, why are they sponsored by the National Guard? Is this an offshoot of that one time the Army tried to like recruit kids on Twitch and publicly said shit like uwu? Because hell is no longer a place only accessible after death? This fortress is under federal jurisdiction, okay? The general's watching over this place too, so if you even think of crossing that moat, you're not just gonna get the best car insurance rates in town, buddy. You're gonna get scalding oil.
Gentlemen, I've gathered you guys here today in this room where a lot of big announcements have been made. But now it's time to announce what's on the outside of this room. Because outside of this room
is a hallway with a big mound of shit right in the middle of it. I checked it, and it's fresh, and it wasn't there when I left yesterday. I'm not trying to press anyone, but I'm just saying, if it disappears by the end of the day, it's water under the drawbridge, and we can all move on.
Is a 20,000 square foot gaming fantasy factory.
Oh, and that too. Sorry, my bad. Should have probably mentioned that first, but I mean, it's right outside this room, so if you came in and you didn't see it, I think we have bigger problems.
I'm talking about a castle.
Sorry, did I say castle? Slip of the tongue. I meant a bunch of shit I bought from a Chuck E. Cheese that was going out of business that I put inside a big room.
Welcome to the Energy Castle, a creative studio made specifically for the creation of over-the-top and viral content. Like the Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory of Gaming, or Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, but for gaming.
Basically just like whatever combination of words will make you listen to me, but for gaming.
This wasn't a space designed for one specific team. It's really not even just designed for NRG.
Really at this point, as far as I'm concerned, if you're paying the entrance fee, I'm looking the other way. I am in debt to a lot of dangerous people.
And speaking of your favorite players, we got Clicks right here. What's good, Clicks? What is your first impression of the castle?
First impression is it's incredible.
The castle's great. I would just, if you could just buy like one more microphone or like stand closer to me, because like you came and asked me the question, so.
This is one of the first things you actually see when you walk into the castle. Here's the gate right here. You walk in and there's this TV wall with all these old TVs playing basically your best clips.
No, that looks like shit. That's bad. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have done that. How long did it take you to do that? That looks like shit.
We put this wall of old gaming consoles next to it. It's called the Every Console Ever wall.
We're still working on the name. Like, I think it's pretty cool. It's got a good ring to it, but yeah, we might be missing like a Wonder Swan color, some other stuff, but there's like 3 Nintendos on here for sure.
We also got these dope chairs. They were created by these same people who made the voice chairs.
Or at least that's what the guy I met at the McDonald's from the Craigslist ad said. They're dope and all, don't get me wrong, but I kind of feel like they phoned it in if you compare it to the real chairs from the voice. No, that's cool though.
They swivel back and forth just like in the show. They're just the lazy boy gamer version.
Yeah, we got scammed. I'm just gonna admit it right here on the channel. We got scammed big time. This is literally, it's just literally from lazyboy.com. It's a lazy boy on a fucking Lazy Susan. I got the lazy boy on the Lazy Susan. Lazy boy, Lazy Susan. Yeah! I got the lazy boy on the Lazy Susan.
All right, guys, and right here we have the $1 million double-decker gaming couch.
$7,000 hot dog sofa. $100,000 Harambe-shaped hot Cheeto. The list of all the other things we could have done with that money.
Here we have a temple. This was imported straight from India. I really feel like this thing gives a lot of soul to this space.
Sorry, what'd you say? You said that's a what now? Temple from India? You're saying? You said that? This is what you said?
And when you walk through these doors, you are entered into a more chill outdoor area to kind of hang out.
Go back! Go back to the temple. That's the one thing I want you to stay on. And he's gone. Where do you even buy an Indian temple? Wish.com? Oh, but don't worry, we're in the blue room, just whiz right past that piece of ancient human history and, because have you seen our blue room? Okay. Spared no expense. It's blue, baby. Blue is back. I'm blue, dabu dee dabu die. I wanna die.
Gaming content.
Take flight. Right here.
Semi-automatic. All I do is keep firing. Now, I will probably.
What does that mean? quick translate then.
How do they both look like Tim Cook? He looks like Tim Cook and Mike Pence had a baby.
That's sweet. I don't like the way I can see the outline of his nipples through his shirt. I kind of feel like for the news, just where like I don't.
Do you find it erotic? Can you not focus?
Yeah.
What I find distracting is that one seems much lower than the other.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's a weapon designed to inflict maximum damage.
It's a weapon.
It's a gun.
And not enough people are using Nord. So much of their private data is out in the open. I have to show everyone why Nord matters. Huge deal on a 2-year plan. Pirating movies. I call the police. Store his with history. That guy is gay. He's not buying that for his dog.
Are you sure it's Cobra?
Sorry, wrong building. Chinese spy.
Yeah, I'm just tired of being.
Did you find some cream for that rash, Sarah?
I've got your train.
My ult is ready.
One enemy remaining.
Up and away. Looks like I'm too late to save you hundreds of dollars with region-specific pricing on funerals. Why?
I couldn't let you expose my secret. That I actually enjoy playing Field of Tanks Mobile. Goodbye.
Yeah, you could have just used Nord, nobody would have known. Will Nord survive? Will the sponsorship contract be renewed? Find out next time on... Also get a huge deal off 2-year plan, plus 4 free extra months, yay! Nord.com/incognito. And...
When I was a kid, there was this brand of sour candy called Toxic Waste. Do you get that in Australia?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Came in the little tub. I loved that stuff.
Oh, man. I've been addicted to sour candy since I can remember. And, of course, you know, the more that you're told that you're not allowed something, the more alluring it becomes. I was about 5 or 6. I'd sneak some change from the kitchen counter. I would take a bit of a side route on the way home and go to the old dairy. And sometimes they would have this sour candy. And it was 5 cents a piece. And I'd go in there and I'd buy like $1's worth. I'd scoff it all down on the way home. One day, I got like $5 worth of coins. That gave you like 50 pieces. And 50 pieces is way too many to finish by the time you get home. So I had like half a bag full. I'm going to have to hide this somehow. I'll just hide it under my shirt. And I walked into the house thinking no one's going to be the wiser. And my sister, the first thing she saw, she's like, "What's under your shirt?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing." And I go running to my room. And maybe it was my mom or my dad, I don't know, they come running up. They go, "What was that? What do you got? What do you got?" I then like ran out and then I just ran to the neighbors. It was like being caught with drugs. And I knew this neighbor kid and I was like, "You gotta take this, you gotta take this." And he takes it and he hides it under the cushion and the couch in the lounge. And then I walk out the door of the neighbor's place. Nothing. It wasn't anything.
Still sweating from the sour candy. When I was a kid, my contraband was the violent horror movies and such.
Oh, no.
And I remember one time my dad drove me to a sleepover and I wanted to bring some horror movies that I had squirreled away in my room.
This is great. Your mum's cleaning your room and she like looks under your bed and instead of like porno mags, there's just Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, in fact, that did eventually happen. And I got given a stern talking to.
All right, ordinary things. Let me tell you all about the birds and bees.
Oh, gee, Pa. Oh, shucks. I don't know nothing about all that business.
Then you take her boyfriend's face and you put it on your face, and that's when you run into the room.
Possibly inspired by watching Midnight Express. I was like, got the DVDs and like taped them to my torso under my t-shirt, and I was just sat next to my dad on the drive there.
So did you get caught?
No, I didn't, but...
Oh, what? Isn't there a big square outline on your shirt?
I think I put a jumper on as well. If I recall, actually, I remember my dad saying, like, aren't you warm in that? I think it was summer, and already sweating. What if he catches me with Kill Bill Volume 2 under my shirt?
So did you watch the movie at the place?
I don't think people were too impressed.
Right.
Do you want to watch this? Some guy gets his head cut off. No, man, like, just want to talk about girls and stuff.
We're just trying to have a good time.
Oh, I was hoping I could ruin all your nights.
People get a fake foot, they lose it in a
barb rule of some kind.
Yeah, exactly. So they give you a fake foot. So what would you do if you could have like any sort of fake foot become a weapon? What would the weapon be?
Well, how about it looks like a normal foot, but then I take it off and it's just like one big titanium spike.
Yeah.
You could like twist it off and replace it with other things like a snooker cue or one of those like grabbers.
Okay, so this isn't really a weapon, this is a multi-tool.
Yeah, I think so.
You want like a Swiss Army foot.
Yeah, a multi-tool, multi-foot.
That would be quite good. You're caught in the wilderness or whatever, and then you've just got a whole bunch of tools in there.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, no problem, let me start a fight. I would probably have, it would be a gun, for sure.
This is when you're in the woods, is it? Well, see, I'm next to you right now. Yeah. I've got my multi-tool, and I've just, like, twisted my axe attachment on, and I'm just, like, kicking wood. I'm kicking trees down.
Yeah, I'll shoot you. And then I'll take your multi-tool.
You won't have the twisty bit.
Yeah, you've got it like a key.
Exactly.
It'll click out of one.
The one of them is like a wheel powered by an engine that if I just balance on that one wheel, I can like go around like Rosie in the Jetsons.
Oh shit, that would be good. Like those wheelie shoes, but it's diesel.
Yeah. As someone who's completely normal and well-adjusted, I have thought about if you were to kill someone, like what would be the best way to get away with it.
Yeah.
You know, people could have these elaborate plans of kill him and I'll like burn the body in the bath. Nah, the best way is just to find them on the street, let off 2 rounds and just walk away, hood up.
Yeah.
No fuss, no muss.
I think you're right. Right. Let's plan a murder.
Brilliant.
Because I don't understand how it's done in the modern day and someone gets away with it.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm trying to kill you, right?
Cool. Yeah.
So first I have to find your address. I'd have to go to England. So now there's records of me searching your address. There's records of me being in the country. I then have to get to your place. I rent a car or I take an Uber, and then all along that route are cameras that are tracking the license plate of the car I'm in. And I've got a phone on me, and that's being constantly picked up on every cell tower.
Yeah, the first thing you want to do is leave your phone at home. If you're Ubering to your murder, I think like you.
Let's say I Uber within 5 kilometers of your place.
Okay.
And then I just start walking to your place. The whole route is going to have cameras along it. I get to your place and what do? I like knock on the door and then you answer it and then I have to go like bang. Everybody sees. Look at this dude. No, okay. Nope. That means I need to break into your place. What do you do from there? This is becoming so difficult.
I say you got to smash the window in and make it look like a robbery gone wrong.
Bang. On the way out, I steal the DVDs real quick and just put them in my shirt. Then I guess you just sort of take off running. It'll still be a robbery gone wrong. And so they'll still start tracking these cameras.
Yeah.
They'll just start following the line.
We got him.
I think you're putting too much faith in the CCTV system. I think it is quite fallible. They're not everywhere.
Right. Anyway, point is, it's impossible ordinary things. It cannot be done.
Stay close. I can't hear you if you stray.
I just think, if aliens are real, that just completely changes the way everyone sees the world. It'd be amazing.
Maybe. What do you reckon the alien weapon would be?
Well, the anal probe is the classic. When combined with the gay bomb, it stops being a weapon.
That is not a weapon. It's a medical analytical tool.
That's a good point.
Do you reckon they clean the probe between analyzing humans?
Depends what the aliens are doing with the probing. Are they just measuring butthole circumference for their files?
Yeah, what could be done there that wouldn't just be easily done with some sort of alien pill or an X-ray? I reckon they pull out that probe, go, this is fucking disgusting, and then they just shoot it one up the airlock. They go, another one.
They're all gross.
This is gross every time.
Fucking saying, it's horrible.
You would think it would be just as much mouth probing as there would be.
Hopefully not with the same probe. If you were going into medieval battle, what's your choice? You know, they're all on a wall. Which do you pick? Which way, Western man?
I've heard a scythe is pretty useless in battle.
A mace, though. I think a mace is good stuff.
Right.
Like, it can bludgeon, it's sharp, it's easy to use.
I don't particularly want any of these, to be honest.
That's picky. Wouldn't go with the scythe. I'm actually not here for the battle. Just the battlefield is just in need of a bit of a try.
So if I could have any weapon, it would just be like this.
Sword and shield. I mean, it's a classic for a reason.
Let's say you and me, one-on-one, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I've got the spear, you've got the shield and sword. Who do you reckon wins?
I reckon me.
Reckon?
I've just got to bide my time and get you to stick the spear into the shield, and then I'm just cutting the spear in half, and you're done.
I don't think you're blocking anything with that shield.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, I think I'm poking at you, and you're moving your shield around, and then I manage to get just a little bit behind your shield at one point, and then I just press in.
You can't get my fingers though.
Let's see, like, spear versus sword.
Spear versus sword. Brilliant.
We can put some money on it.
Alright, yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, he's sticking him. Yeah, try and stick him good.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
I like the spin technique. Like, so you don't know when it's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, yeah, the charge is the thing. As soon as the spear guy has...
It was at this moment that he knew.
Got you to stop within spear distance.
Yes.
Game over. Spear wins. The key is not to be spooked by the spear.
Yeah, don't fear the spear.
Charge in like a motherfucker. He's half dressed like a bank robber and half dressed like a beekeeper.
Yeah, now that you pointed that out, yeah. Give me all your bees. Where's the queen?
Fear the sting of Bee-Man.
Just back on maces, what do you think of this?
Morning Star.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that'd fuck you up pretty good.
You know what the problem is with this weapon? It's got so many points, and they're like, if you hit someone right in the head with it in the heat of battle, it is liable to get stuck, and then you're in the situation where you're like trying to pull it out of someone's head, and then someone puts something in your head.
That'd be a bummer to clean too. Like, this thing would not go in the dishwasher very well at all. No. What's the, like, really weak version of this? Like, you could have this ball, but instead of spikes, you've got those, like, fingernail Cheetos. That'd be pretty good.
I'm trying to think of, like, a Nerf version of the Morning Star.
I like the idea of this. If it was much, much smaller, like the head was half the size of a golf ball, and it had these tiny little prongs, it would be exceptional for serving olives.
Yeah, that's true. I like that.
Right? You could take one of these, and then you just put, like, a dog too on it. And then you just chase people around the battlefield, because no one wants to get the dog shit on them, you know?
That's true.
You'll be feared on the battlefield.
It's like when you go to prison. Obviously, I'm not strong. I don't have the option of, like, going up to the biggest guy in there and punching them. That wouldn't go well.
No.
Your only other option is to just act like the craziest fucker possible. I have shit on a stick, utterly unpredictable, terrifying human being.
Spill. You know, why is this funny to me? If you spill your apple juice over the front of your shirt, can you just pop back to your cell and throw on another shirt?
Surely.
Or are you like, oh, that's my only one, and then you have to walk around as the guy with apple juice on the front of your shirt?
They must have a wardrobe. They must have a place where they put their pants and socks and toothbrush shivs and all sorts. That's a weapon. The toothbrush shiv.
Prison shivs.
Is that like a little Derringer pistol? Sergeant Hal Birchfield.
Oh, everyone had those mustaches back in the... When are they coming back?
I can't really grow a mustache very well, so I'd be a bit upset if that happened.
Really?
I have a mustache, but it's a bit of a Howard Hughes sort of like pencil mustache.
Hold on. Let me have a look at this. Oh, yeah.
See what I mean? I've got what I like to call the anti-Hitler. I can't grow it in the middle.
I don't know if this is racist.
Okay, continue.
Have you ever noticed how people from Eastern Europe tend to have that sort of facial hair? The same sort of facial hair that you do?
To be honest, I can't say I have noticed that, but I'm willing to go ahead with it.
Serbian man.
All these men have thick mustaches, so I'm not sure your theory
Slavic man. Yeah, no, it's all falling apart real quick.
I'm amazed that you've typed in Slavic man and none of them are squatting.
You know what? This theory sucks. These people all have regular moustaches. I don't know why you proposed it, to be honest. It's kind of racial and it's not true. While we're on racist things, I've got one more.
Go on. Yeah, please, continue.
Have you ever noticed that Asian people, when they park their car, always park their car backwards into the car space?
That I cannot say that I've spent enough time observing other people parking, let
Here's my
alone...
experience, right? I live near a pretty Asian suburb. Right, I love it. I love going down there, shopping there all the time. Where you normally see people parking, they just, drive forward, straight in. But for some reason, every time the local residents here park, they reverse in. And I'm thinking, is it something they are culturally taught that has some sort of advantage? Okay, in an emergency, you can drive out faster. Is that what it's about? Is it I want to show off my car? Yeah, look at the front, much nicer.
That's interesting. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it is representative of a culture that forward plans.
Ordinary things, bigot confirmed. If you're done with your racist tirade, ordinary things, I'd like to move back onto the topic at hand.
I do have an Asian
Just because you have an Asian
story.
friend does not make you not drink.
Have you ever been to Cambodia?
No, I haven't.
When I was there, back in the day, I got in their taxi and the guy was like, oh, you're new here? And I was like, yeah, obviously. And then he said, do you want to go to the firing range? And I was like, yes. You can use a machine gun, you can use some handguns. I was like, that's sick. And then he went up a level and was just like, if you've got $200 American, you can even fire a rocket launcher at a cow.
No way. You see, yes, right?
I will admit that the option did intrigue me, but I was pretty broke back then, so and also it would have been a bit gross and maybe I would have felt a bit ashamed of myself. Don't get me wrong, I went. I didn't use the rocket launcher, but I did pop a grenade, which was fun.
Hell killer confirmed. Oh, you threw a grenade? What was that like?
Yeah, it was great.
Was it spooky?
I was scared. The guy, he could tell.
Oh god, this nervous Englishman is gonna drop it into his shoe or something.
But I also saw the pen where they had all the sheep and cows.
Oh no, their little nervous faces. I'd be nervous that the pin wouldn't want to come out that easily. So I'd hold it in one hand and then pull the pin, but then I'd also pull the grenade out of my hand at the same time. If you were to just play football with a grenade, would it ever explode as long as the pin didn't come out?
I think not, because the whole point, if I recall, the pin is creating a chemical reaction with something like a piece of metal that something's connecting.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a better question. You pulled out the pin, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you would be capable of pulling that out with your teeth?
No.
Really?
It wasn't quite like a key of a car, but it was there was a bit more of a mechanism to it. Yeah.
Interesting. Because I've seen that with, there's Tom Cruise at the end of that movie that's on the screen right now. And he's got a mouthful of grenade pins at the end. And he's I've defeated the big bad. And I was always wondering, I bet that's not that easy to do.
They are amazing.
I didn't realize you had the expertise.
If I'm completely honest, I didn't really feel much of expertise. I could only afford one.
It's funny, the guy who's editing this, he's ex-army. So he's probably laughing at us right now. Because I'm sure he's got all sorts of experience with grenades and tanks and shit.
Tanks? I'd like to drive a tank. That would, wherever lets me do that, that would be sweet.
You can't drive one over a cow. Would you go back to Cambodia now?
Yes, if only for the breakfast. The Cambodian breakfast is exceptional.
Really? Why?
It's like pork and rice, but my god, the pork is absolutely delicious. My core memory of the 3 weeks I spent there was just getting up every morning and being another breakfast, please, delicious, yum yum.
I gotta tell you, there's no breakfast food that I like, but in Asian countries, it's what's for breakfast? Well, duck and chili on rice with some green beans. Yeah, perfect.
You're setting yourself up for the morning. You should be loading up. The biggest meal of the day should be in the morning. That's when I start my morning. I have sausage, eggs, bacon, the whole 9 yards. I just get up and cram my little gullet of food.
I also wonder whether it's the cuisine that is in European and Western societies required so much preparation that there were only certain things that you could get done by breakfast time.
Yes, I think in other countries it's someone's job to get up really early and cook for everyone else. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're trying to say. It's that you didn't drive a tank in Cambodia because they park them all backwards.
Excalibur, sword in the stone.
That's the one that's found in a lake.
That is also Excalibur. I think one of the stories is that when King Arthur dies, he just
these strong men come along, smudging up that.
പെട്ടെന്ന് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ടൊന്നുമില്ല ലൈക്ക് മറ്റേ ഇത് ഡെമോസിലെ ബൗണ്ടീസ് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ.
It's easy for him.
One ഞാൻ ചെയ്തു.
reckon we should go back.
മറ്റേ ആദ്യത്തെ ഏറ്റവും ചെറിയ ബൗണ്ട് ഞാൻ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞു.
You see some of these kind
അത് ഐ മീൻ എന്റെ മൈൻഡിൽ അത് മാത്രമേ ഇപ്പൊ ഉള്ളൂ. എനിക്ക് നെക്രാമൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കണം, കാരണം ന്യൂ ഓൾ അത് കാണാൻ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ആയിരിക്കുന്നത്.
സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചാർട്ട് ബാക്കിയില്ല.
സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചാർട്ട് കുറെ ബാക്കിയാണ്. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പൊ വോയിഡില് എനിക്ക് 2 എണ്ണം കൂടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
ലുവേൽ ഒരു സ്പൈ ഉണ്ടടാ, അതാണ് സീൻ. അതെനിക്കറിയില്ല, ബാക്കിയെല്ലാം വേണമെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം.
ലുവേലെല്ലാം ഞാൻ തീർത്തു.
തീർത്തോ? പാവ്ലോവ് എങ്ങനെ കിട്ടി നിങ്ങൾക്ക്? പാവ്ലോവ് സ്പൈ ഒരു മിഷൻ ഉണ്ട്, ഭയങ്കര മീൻസ് ഡിഫറെന്റ് ആണ്. സാധാരണ സ്പൈ മിഷൻ പോലെയല്ല, വേറെ എന്തൊക്കെയോ ചെയ്യണം.
ലുവേ ഞാൻ മുഴുവൻ തീർത്തു. ഞാൻ
That should be the guy who's the king.
Okay,
What else we got for mystical weapons? Poseidon has a trident.
Poseidon's trident, good one, yeah. So he can command the sea with that, can't he? You can like make the waves move, make the fish.
ഞാനാണെങ്കിൽ മറ്റേ ഇത് റോട്ടിയെ കൊല്ലാൻ വേണ്ടി പോയി കുറെ കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടിട്ട് ഒന്ന് ഞാൻ നെക്ക് കൊണ്ടാണ് പോയത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഗുണമൊന്നുമില്ല. നെക്ക് വെച്ച് വെടിവെച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കും, ഒന്നും നടക്കുന്നില്ല. അതിന്റെ കൂടെ
I guess it does make sense if you're like going at school of fish.
What you really want is
Exodus. അത് ബിൽഡ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ചെറിയ വ്യത്യാസം ഉണ്ടാവും. നോർമൽ ബിൽഡ് വെച്ച് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അതിന് ഡാമേജ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അതിന് ആക്ച്വലി സോറസിന് ആക്ച്വലി നല്ലൊരു ബിൽഡ് ഉണ്ട്. കറപ്റ്റ് ചാർജ് പറഞ്ഞ മോഡാണ്, പക്ഷെ
മോഡുകൾ വേണം, അതാണ് എപ്പോഴും പ്രശ്നം.
I think in contrast to this violent episode, we should walk through a meadow, holding hands into the sun. Alright, outro.
എന്താ എന്താ ചെയ്യാറുള്ളത് ഇപ്പൊ? എന്തുണ്ടാവും? ഈ അമാൽഗം സെറേഷൻ ചോദിച്ചില്ലേ, മാനുഫാക്ചറേഴ്സിന്റെ ഇതാട്ടോ.
നിനക്ക് നല്ല ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയത്തിന്റെ ഇതുണ്ടോ, മോഡുണ്ടോ?
നല്ല ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയം
ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ മോഡല്ലേ, എനർജി എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ ഹെൽത്ത് എടുക്കും എനർജി. അത് എനിക്കൊരു പൊട്ടിയതുണ്ട്, നല്ല
ഉണ്ടോ? അത് ഇത്ര വലിയ ഉണ്ട് ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയം ഉണ്ട്. ഫ്രാക്ചേഴ്സ് ചെയ്യാം. ഒക്കെ മോഡാ. ഫ്രാക്ചർ ചെയ്യാൻ 4 ആള് ഉണ്ടാവുന്നതായിരിക്കും നല്ല. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മള് ഡബിൾ കിട്ടും, പക്ഷെ നമ്മള് 4 ആളുടെ പണി എടുക്കേണ്ടി വരും. അതായത് 2 പ്രാവശ്യം ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. അതാണ്. മറ്റേതാണെങ്കിൽ പെട്ടെന്ന് ചെയ്ത് പോകാം. അതെ, വാസീനോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ കിട്ടിയാൽ മതി. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കിരണോ തുലീവ് കാണുന്നു. തുലീവ് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് രാജ്യത്തിന്റെ അത് ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഈ പൊട്ട സിനിമയൊക്കെ ഇരുന്ന് കണ്ടോണ്ടിരിക്കാൻ ഈ കഴിഞ്ഞ ഇന്നലെ വാരിസ ഉണ്ട്, ഇന്നിപ്പോ തുലിവിരുന്ന് കാണുന്നു. അതിന് മുന്നേ വാതി ഇരുന്ന് കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അത് കുഴപ്പമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഇതും കണ്ടു, മറ്റേ മഹാൻ. അതെ, വിക്രമനെ കാണാൻ രക്ഷിതായത്. നല്ല ലുക്കാണ് വിക്രമനെ കാണാൻ.
It's to Syria. It might destroy my path. Other way around.
മഹാനെ പറ്റി ആലോചിച്ചപ്പോൾ വെള്ളം അടിക്കാൻ തോന്നുന്നു. വെള്ളം അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റി ആലോചിച്ചപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് എന്റെ ലിവർ
Do X-rays dish
കഴിഞ്ഞ ആഴ്ച ഒന്നൊന്നും റെഡി ആയിരുന്നു. അപ്പാരന്റ്ലി ഏറ്റവും അവസാനം ഞാൻ ഫുഡൊക്കെ കഴിച്ച് അതെനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മയില്ല.
മറ്റേ ഐസൊലേഷൻ വോൾട്ട് കൊണ്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും.
ഓക്കെ, ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചു അത് കുറച്ച് സമയം എടുക്കുന്നു, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ പിന്നെ സജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാത്തത്. 2 ആണ്
ടു അല്ലേ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും.
Doesn't matter.
No, I haven't watched your videos in ages. No.
Is it just me?
അത് നമുക്ക് ഇത് തരുമല്ലോ, മറ്റേ മദർ ടോക്കൺസ് ഒക്കെ തരുമല്ലോ.
മദർ ടോക്കൺ തരും. മദർ ടോക്കൺ കുറേ തരൂല, പക്ഷെ അത്യാവശ്യം.
ഇതിന് മറ്റേ ഇതിന്റെ സ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് കൂട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടി എന്തോന്നൊക്കെ ഐറ്റംസ് വേണം.
സ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് കൂട്ടുന്ന ഒരു ഏറ്റവും ബെസ്റ്റ് എല്ലാവരുടെയും ടോക്കൺസ് ഒപ്പിക്കുക. ഗ്രാൻഡ്മദറിന്റെ അടുത്ത് വെച്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ
ഗ്രാൻഡ്മദറിന്റെ കിട്ടുന്നതല്ലേ, ഗ്രാൻഡ്മദർ ടോക്കൺ 1500 ഓരോന്ന്. ഞാൻ അതിന് ചെയ്തേക്കാം,
അതാണ് ഏറ്റവും ബെസ്റ്റ്. എന്നിട്ട് നീ മാക്സ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റാവുന്നത്ര വാങ്ങാം, മാക്സിമം പറ്റാവുന്ന മാത്രം യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം. വേസ്റ്റ് ആവാതിരിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ബാക്കിയുള്ള ടോക്കൺസ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം. ടാറ്റു അല്ലേ? ടാറ്റു അല്ലേ?
ഇഗ്നിസ്ട്രേറ്റ് നല്ലൊരു വെപ്പണല്ലേ?
ഓ, ഇഗ്നിസ്ട്രേറ്റ് നല്ല വെപ്പണാണ്. സ്റ്റീൽ പാത്തിൽ ഉപയോഗിക്കാം. ഓ, ഇഗ്നിസ്ട്രേറ്റ് നീ ഇതിട്ടില്ല. ഇഗ്നിസ്ട്രേറ്റ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആക്ച്വലി എന്നാണ് നന്നായിട്ട് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു. അപേക്ഷ നീ ഉപയോഗിച്ചു ഓൾറെഡി.
എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു.
ഇഗ്നിസ്ട്രേറ്റ് ഒരു വേറെ വെപ്പൺ ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ അത് പാന്ന് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി കുറച്ച് നല്ല വെപ്പൺസ് വേണ്ടിയിരുന്നു.
ന്യൂട്രലിസ്റ്റ് MR15
ഓ, ന്യൂട്രലിസ്റ്റോ? ന്യൂട്രലിസ്റ്റ് MR15. അപ്പോൾ പ്രൊബോസിസ്. ഓ, ശരി. ആക്ച്വലി നല്ല ഭയങ്കര ഗ്രൂപ്പിംഗ് ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് മാത്രം. നീ പുറത്തേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങിയോ?
ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. മറ്റേ ഓപ്പൺ ചാനൽ.
ഓ, ഓക്കെ. ഞാൻ
കഴിച്ചിന്റെ കാര്യം മറന്നു. അത്യാവശ്യമായിട്ട് തോന്നിയിട്ടില്ല, കാരണം ഇവിടെയൊക്കെ എനിക്കാണെങ്കിൽ
ഇത് ചെറിയ
എവിടെ നിന്നാണ് മൈൻ ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഇതില്?
ഓ, അത് ഫുള്ള് ഓപ്പൺ ഏരിയസിലെല്ലാം ഉണ്ടോ. അതൊരു പ്രത്യേകതരം സ്ഥലമാണ്. ഇവിടെ എവിടെയാണ് ഓപ്പൺ?
ഓ, നൈസ്. ഇവിടെ ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ ഇത് പറഞ്ഞു.
ഓ, ഇവിടെ ഇത് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് മറ്റേ സാധനം കിട്ടും. ഒരു ഇതുണ്ടല്ലോ, എന്താ ക്വസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, മറ്റേ ക്വസ്റ്റ് അല്ല, എന്തായാലും പറയാം, നൈറ്റ് വേവ് മിഷൻ.
എന്തോന്ന് നെക്രാനോ?
അല്ല, കലക്ട് എന്തോ മറ്റേ സാധനം
ഉണ്ടോ?
രാത്രി ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
ഓ, നീ ചെയ്തോ? നിനക്ക് അൺലോക്ക് ആയോ ഇത് ഡൈമോസ്?
ഞാൻ തീർത്തു.
ഇപ്പൊ തീർത്തതേ ഉള്ളൂ.
ഓ, നൈസ്. എന്നാ പിന്നെ നിനക്കും വരായിരുന്നു.
ഞാൻ ഡെയിലി
ഓക്കെ.
നിങ്ങൾ കളിച്ചാ ഞാൻ കുറച്ചുകൊണ്ട് വന്നോളാം.
So yeah, apparently you die instantly if you don't start to move. I'm not fucking around, I'm talking like instantly. I mean, what kind of legendary reflexes did they expect people to have? I mean, at this point, they barely mastered Galaga. As soon as you die, it skips you ahead randomly to the next level or something, so you don't even have a chance to learn what you did wrong in the first place. And before you know it, it's over. What the hell is this shit? This was so
ആസ്റ്റിലാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടൊരു വെപ്പൺ ഉണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. ഫുൾ ഓട്ടോ മെഷീൻ ഗണ്ണാണ്. ഫുൾ ഓട്ടോ ഇതാണ്, എന്താ ഷോട്ട് ഗണ്ണാണ്.
Okay.
That's the way the game is supposed to
നല്ല
be.
അഭിപ്രായം.
എവിടുന്ന് കിട്ടും?
അത് മാർക്കറ്റിലുണ്ടോന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു.
It's absolutely random.
അശ്വില്ല.
പക്ഷെ എത്ര അതെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല കേട്ടോ.
You jump in, platform turns invisible. Fire, dead. You
അതിന്റെ
jump in,
പ്രൈം
fire, dead, dead, dead.
പൊളിയപ്പൻ ആക്ച്വലി ഭയങ്കര
At least I
ഡാമേജ്.
can get the big sleep, so I don't have to play this game.
എനിക്ക്
And
OPS
I'm not.
broken weapons ആണ്.
അത് ഇപ്പൊ നിനക്ക് എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ന്യൂ ഇയർ കഴിഞ്ഞാലൊരു OPS ഇത് സാധനങ്ങൾ.
Arbiter of excess
അല്ലെ തന്നെ അത്യാവശ്യം ബ്രോക്കൺ ആണ്. ഇപ്പുള്ള കൊറേ എണ്ണം നിനക്ക് ബ്രോക്കൺ ആണ് അത്യാവശ്യം. മോഡ്സ് എല്ലാം കുറച്ചും കൂടി ഇട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാലേ.
മോഡ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ നല്ല മോഡ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് കൊറേ ഫോർമയൊക്കെ ചെയ്തിട്ട് ആർബിട്രേഷൻ മറ്റേ
അത് ഗാൽവനൈസ്ഡും ഇതെല്ലാം കൂടി എടുത്തിരുന്നതാണ്.
Well, hi there. What are you up to today?
കട്ടൻ കാപ്പിക്കുന്ന പ്രശ്നം. കട്ടൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന അവസ്ഥ
കണ്ണു വെച്ചാണ്.
ഇവിടെ അങ്ങനത്തെ പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്. ഇത് പല ലെയറായിട്ട് പോകുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് ടോക്സിക് എനിമീസ് വേറെ ഏതൊക്കെയോ സ്ഥലത്തൊക്കെ പോയി പോകണം.
It's a Famicom RPG. Quite honestly, I could not tell you what the hell is going on there. This rather unknown series is still going on today on the Nintendo DS under the same name. Who'd have thought? So here's a little known classic for the PS1, Herc's Adventures, and it's all thanks to the military industrial complex. Truth be told, I don't even know where I'm getting all these games from. Now, for being strict on mythological canon here, this is actually Hercules. As you can see here, he is a legend.
It is often one's night.
Careful, we're outnumbered. Stupid! I don't know who want to play these two! Idiot Georgia! I want to play Hercules. That sounds just a bit too much like Dan Castle. So it's basically just a Diablo-style beat-em-up. Pretty cool, honestly. One of the better, lesser-known games out there for the PS1. The art style's sweet, and the music sounds a near lawsuit level similar to Star Wars.
You cannot escape me. Surrender to my will.
നേരെ ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് ഒഴിക്കാൻ പോയിരിക്കും.
നീ അല്ലേ എന്റെ ഫ്രണ്ടിലൊക്കെ
വഴി അവിടെ
ഉള്ളൂ. ഓ അത് ഓക്കെ.
കിട്ടിയോ? ബ്രോക്കൻ ബാലിസ്റ്റിക്സ്
പല ഡിഫറെന്റ് ടൈപ്സ് ഓഫ് ടെക്നോളജീസ് ഉണ്ട് അല്ലേ? ബോൺവിഡോ ഇതൊക്കെ വ്യത്യാസമുണ്ടോ?
ബോൺവിഡോയും പിന്നെ വോയിട്രിക്കും മാത്രമേ ഇറങ്ങിയുള്ളൂ.
വേറെ ഏതൊരെണ്ണുണ്ടല്ലോ, സി വെച്ച് തുടങ്ങുന്നത്
ബ്രൺസ്പാർ ആണോ? ബ്രൺസ്പാർ ഒരു സ്കിന്നുണ്ട്.
സ്കിന്നാണോ? ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. മേജർ ഡിഫറൻസസ് ഉണ്ടോ? ഒരു ബോൺവിഡോ
ബോൺവിഡോ മെലി ബേസ്ഡ് ആണ്. മറ്റേ വോയിട്രിക്ക് മറ്റേ സാധനം എന്താ ഗൺ പ്ലേ. നൈസ്.
ഇതാണല്ലേ മറ്റേ ഇവന്റെ ലോയിഡിന്റെ ലെവൽ കൂട്ടാൻ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്?
ഇതാണ് ലോയിഡ് ലെവൽ.
അതെനിക്ക് ചോദിക്കാനുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ അത് ഫുള്ളങ്ങ് ഇതായിട്ട് അങ്ങോട്ടല്ലല്ലോ പോയിട്ട്.
അല്ല മിക്കവാറും താഴത്തേക്ക് വയ്ക്കുന്നേരം
അല്ല.
Familiar face. Hey, this movie's always been one of my favorites, so these games just keep showing up at my house when I'm sleeping, man.
എന്താ ചെയ്യാൻ പറയാൻ?
You will be renewed.
It was actually freaking awesome. Awesome music, awesome and punchy sound effects. They need to be another box to you.
Rentera.
Oh.
Epe wala pana yo. Samitri.
Pana yo.
Hey, imbo. Appo. Varinta. Inda dress neatala no.
Gateway version is a piece of shit. Have a look for yourself. I'm sure it'll be an enriching experience.
Right ade. Lloyd എവിടെടാ?
ലോയിഡ് എവിടെ ഒന്ന് ചാർജ് ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു.
ആ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇതമ്മോ ലോയിഡ് തന്നെ എന്നെ തള്ളിട്ട് വന്നു.
ഷോൾഡർ പോയി വന്നു, ഷോൾഡർ പോയി.
ആ നൈസ്. എല്ലാം കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ആക്ച്വലി എല്ലാ മോഡ്സും വേണം.
ഞാൻ മറ്റേ ലൈക്ക് പ്രൈം സ്പെസിഫിക് വാർ പ്രൈം സ്പെസിഫിക് മോഡ്സ്
അല്ല അതില് മറ്റേ നൈഫേലും തന്നെ എല്ലാം നല്ല ഷോക്കാണ്. നല്ല സ്പെസിഫിക്സ് ആണ്. അതെ സിൻഡിക്കേറ്റ് ഫാക്ഷൻസിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് തന്നെ പോകണം, അതല്ലാതെ കിട്ടൂലെന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത്.
ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ സോൾജർ ബോയിനെ ഷോൾഡർ ബോയിനെ കൊണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നു. എവിടെയാണ് ഓർത്തി പോയിട്ട്
ഇവിടെ
ഞാൻ സ്റ്റക്കായി.
ഓർക്കിനോട്ട് ഞാൻ പോയിന്റ് ഇട്ടുണ്ട്.
താഴോട്ടാണോ?
കിട്ടിയില്ലേ?
വഴിയുണ്ട്.
ഞാൻ എക്സ്ട്രാക്ഷനിലേക്ക് വട്ടെ.
എക്സ്ട്രാക്ഷൻ അല്ലേ ഇത്?
പോസ്റ്റ് അല്ല തോന്നുന്നു, നിന്നോട് ഇട്ട് പോകും.
അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല, ഞാൻ തിരിച്ചവിടെ എക്സ്ട്രാക്ഷനിലോട്ട് പോയിക്കോളാം. അങ്ങനെയല്ലേ? രാത്രി കാണുമോ?
യെസ് രാത്രി.
ശരി ശരി, ഞാൻ അപ്പം സ്റ്റാർട്ടായിട്ട് വെച്ചിട്ട് നിൽക്കാം.
ഓക്കെ.
അല്ലല്ല, എനിക്ക് മൈനിങ് ചെയ്യാനുണ്ട്. ഞാനൊരു മൈനർ അല്ല ഞാനൊരു മൈനർ ഹണ്ടർ.
ഓക്കെ ഡിസ്കവറി ഇറക്കുന്നേ.
ഓക്കെ അതെ.
magnificent work of art is the score. Or should I say the knives running up and down rusty garbage bins? That's probably closer. This hurts my ears so bad, it needs to stop.
Come back.
It's like a mix between a fever dream and an insane clown posse. Oh man, looks like Hercules. It ain't one too many Ambrosians. This walk cycle is amazing. I can't get enough of it. He looks like Eric Cartman trying to cut a jig. Unlike the N64 version, this one's more like an RPG. It makes this annoying sound every time you talk to someone. Like the world is coming to an end or something. I only speak to sailors. Well, if that's the case, you're probably going to be pretty much limiting yourself to port towns, honestly. And even then, they're out to sea most of the time. Why aren't you on a boat? A boat would really be a better fit for you. Also, what the fuck? Who says that? The fisherman also only talks to sailors. Okay, well, I mean, at least that one makes some sense. The stroller also only talks to sailors. Okay, first of all, what kind of an occupation is stroller? What kind of town is this? How did anyone even learn speech if everyone talks to sailors and there ain't no sailors around town? Well, I guess if being a sailor is what it takes to be validated around here, I might as well take to the streets and give it my all. Oh my God! He didn't stand a chance. Poor hunk of a bastard, sunk like a brick. Well, this sweet old lady looks kind enough. Maybe I'll finally get a hint about what to do around here. Don't stay here. I might hurt you. Lady, you gotta work on that anger. I'm sorry to have imposed on you, madam. Good thing we're not in Florida, or this may have really turned ugly. Leave me alone. Can't you see that I am busy? Oh, don't you worry, Yuri. It's plain for all to see. Also, I think it's prudent to point out that it's actually Mr. Eurydice who's the busy one. Busy, busy, busy. He can't even be bothered to clean out the dead cat, he's so preoccupied. The cat's dead, dude. You can't just leave something like this hanging around. Gotta step up, gotta be a man, get rid of this, put it in the trash. Can't be shirking responsibility. Now, I've played a lot of RPGs in my day, and I gotta say, hands down, this one has to have the most standoffish NPCs ever. I don't think even one of these people is happy to see you. They might as well not be there at all. Hey guys, I don't think you should be so rude to Hercules. He's the son of Zeus. Also, he can kill you really easily. I think that's the main thing. All right, well, if I can't find any help outside, maybe I'll find some help inside. Get out of our home. Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose that's right. I think anything from that would be deviating from the norm. I didn't really want to become immortal that much anyways. It's too much hard work. You gotta keep watching people going in and out of the White House for the rest of the time. No thanks, Samuel.
300 health, bloodhound, sniper rifle, bloodhound.
Hey guys, thanks for sticking with me. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can click there.
Bloody hound.
There's more where that came from, so stick
Sniper
around.
rifle, restore
Or
300 health,
just make
perform
fun
on
of me in the
finisher.
comments like you always do.
Finisher അല്ലേ?
Another
ഓ, ഒരു
year
പെട്ടി
before
കിട്ടും.
another JonTron, I have to eat Chipotle a lot. It takes up a lot of my time. Don't you get it? This is past you. This is above. I'm waving my hand above my head.
ഇത് ഞാൻ എങ്ങനെ ടെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യും?
JonTron.
Ah, what perfection. What a beautiful day, wouldn't you say, Rockington?
Listen.
Oh yeah.
And fight.
I lost a rock.
Come on, friend. Time to win.
Well, I do believe I've forgotten why I'm standing here. I guess I'll go back inside.
Introducing your
They say death catches up to everyone. He can certainly try.
Jock, it's time to finally lay this nightmare to rest.
So it has begun, John. I'm sorry, but this is for the good of everyone in the galaxy.
Jock, what are you talking about? This is finally our chance to redeem.
Erasing memory.
What, Jock? Why are you green? Holy crap! A new Banjo-Kazooie game, Jock. Let's go play this.
Oh shit.
Now, Jacques, I know you weren't around when the Banjo-Kazooie games were popular, but I'm telling you, this is a huge day for me.
I am the present.
Right, okay, guess what? Look, I'm gonna put the Banjo-Kazooie game in and we're gonna have a great time, okay? All right, here goes. Taking the next step towards the rest of my life.
Beginning ring countdown.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Jacques, why did you do that? How can you do this to me, man? I want to play that game for years. Finally, I get it. Hey, check it out. It's Donkey Kong Country. Man, this game really takes me back. As far as I can remember.
It was the early 90s. You just got your hands on this crazy new game, Donkey Kong Country, with sweet, revolutionary, 3D rendered graphics. Who could forget the fond memories of snapping these games into our Super Nintendo, hearing that familiar click and hitting the on button. And there, dead silence at night with your blanket enveloping you in a heavenly shroud of comfort, you heard that euphoric jingle for the very first time. From that moment on, it was clear. It was obvious. It went without saying. You didn't play Rareware. You lived them. Enter a golden era of video games unlike anything the world had ever seen. Graphics, new ways to play, and a race to see who could make the best looking and most game-changing software. It was truly the Wild West, who leading the helm was Rareware. In their early days, they were known for such games as Battle, but it didn't hit critical acclaim. They became a second-party developer for Nintendo and rocked the world with their Donkey Kong Country line of games. Gaming would never again be the same. It was no longer about your high score, it was about the adventure. And Rare knew this. They knew it better than the rest of us. And that's when things got crazy. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest, and Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble, Diddy Kong Racing, Blast Corps, Killer Instinct, GoldenEye 007, Donkey Kong 64, Perfect Donkey Kong is my favorite. Oh my god! Oh, so many good games! That's the thing, it was so, seriously, no pun intended, rare about Rareware, is that they were like the Beatles of video games. They could take on seemingly any genre of gaming and set the bar while they were at it. Their lineup from the early 90s to the year 2000 was something I can only describe as, oh, it's sublime, it's godlike, it's good. But we're forgetting someone, aren't we? Aren't we? That's right, you didn't think I could possibly overlook Banjo-Kazooie, did you? I mean, look at the title of the video. I was probably gonna mention it. What's so great about Banjo-Kazooie, you ask, huh? Well, I'm just not even sure I could put it into words, but I sure as hell can try. Ever just looked across a misty shoreline, gazed over beyond the horizon, and said to yourself, what if? There you go. Do you need further explanation? Do you need Claire? Do you need Claire? Every single part of the game was packed to the brim with originality and content. Sure, it was a collectathon, if you will, but I still don't get why this is considered a derogatory thing referring to games. Friend. Yes, it is a game where you collect things, but the game is built around it, so it's fine. Each collectible is exclusively hidden within different parts of the level, and the best part about finding them is you have to survey the landscape and locate them by the seat of your own wit. There's no waypoints, okay? It's not like, Bravo Team, Fair and Bird, meet us at Alpha Point! There's none of that. And of course, it must be said that Banjo-Kazooie had a freaking awesome sequel called Banjo-Tooie. It's pretty dang rare. Oh, there it is again. When you're graced with a sequel of that quality and size. But then, something terrible happened. A misstep on the stairway to glory. In the year 2002, Rareware in its entirety was purchased by Microsoft Corporation. They started making games like Grab by the Ghoulies, Perfect Dark Zero, and Cameo, Elements of Power. Wrote a speech. And it's fuzzy, but I could swear that I remember something else. Something far more sinister.
With decorum.
Well, if we can't play the new one, shock, then I guess we might as well just play the old one. That's the next best thing.
Stand back.
It would be raining right now.
skin a cat.
We're in the next ring, but positioning is only half the battle.
Wait a second.
Banjo, Kazooie, nuts and bolts. I'm out of energy. Oh, no. Chuck, I'm sorry, man. I didn't realize.
Please register me.
Guess it was one thing to do. Well, here it is. Banjo-Kazooie, nuts and bolts. Sort of a bittersweet feeling, seeing the Rare logo there. You hear that jingle right there? Well, that's the stuff of heaven. And look, it's Spiral Mountain. Good to see you again, old friend. Mountains can't be friends. So we're met with the familiar menu screen, but it's a little different than before. For starters, looks like Banjo's become a bit of a hoarder, huh? I guess those were all the Xboxes he had that red ringed. Whoa, they're all about to topple over, but they never do! So, let's do the deed and start up the single-player campaign. Huh, is that Battletoads in the background? Nice touch. So the game starts off with a bit of a retrospective. It tells the tale of Banjo, Kazooie, and Gruntilda. It shows the games that came before.
Overcoming many perils and speech impediments to send Gruntilda tumbling to her doom.
Oh, Conker's Bad Fur Day music. We get it, Rareware. You used to be cool. Can you get on with it? Stop! Stop it! Stop taunting me! Oh, geez. Oh, darn it. They got fat. So this radio here tells Banjo and Kazooie that it's been 10 years since they were invented and that they're all fat and washed up. Yep. Can you feel that? Can you feel it? This kind of reminds me of the beginning of Conker's Bad Fur Day. Except instead of being funny, it's just Banjo telling us over and over that he should have ordered a small pizza. I'm fucking serious. Look at this shit. We get it. Yes. Yeah, okay, small pizza. Why you always be telling me this? Oh, I'm in trash. How did I get there? So they meet up with Grunty again, and it's like old times. Oh shit, here we go! The fuck? I didn't pause. I didn't fucking pause the game in unfiltered Comic Sans. Oh, I guess it was Tweedledum over here that did it. So this guy calls himself the Lord of Games, or a log. Yeah, this game reminds me of some certain kinds of logs. Like these ones! Your name is odd and you look a bit queer? You gotta understand, she's from a different era. Man, this sure does follow up on the spirit of Banjo-Kazooie games subtly breaking the fourth wall. If you spell subtly like this. Now then, in line with your Banjo tradition, your challenge will consist of collecting as many pointless objects as possible. Whoa! You just hold on a second! Get it? Because Banjo-Kazooie was totally this tedious? Holy shit! No, it's too painful to watch. Yeah, you got that part right. Gamers today don't want all this, they just want to shoot things? But as we're broadening the demographic, I'll have to think of something original. Something original, huh? Broadening the demographic? Alright, I'll bite. What exactly did you guys have in mind? Cars? Cars? Cars! Sit here and be shoveling shit all day, but no one can tell me that anyone anywhere thought this was an okay thing to do. Why would you take a fucking Banjo-Kazooie game, one that we've been waiting for years, and make it about fucking Lego cars? No, must calm myself. Let me go ahead and try to explain this, how do you say, very well justified rage. Let's go back to the roots of the problem. And maybe, if you don't already see it the way I do, you might just change your mind. Let's say, in 2000, you just see Banjo-Tooie listening to Gruntilda say those beautiful words. You just wait until Banjo 3. Flash forward to late 2006. 6 whole years after the release of Banjo-Tooie. Fans of the series were graced with something wonderful to hold on to. Something that made the coming years look brighter than ever. The real, next-gen Banjo-Kazooie game. Her secret wishes were finally realized. We were once again privileged to experience that lost genre of video gaming's adolescence. Big budget 3D platform. Banjo coming back, baby, and we were happier than ever. Only, do you see anything wrong here? I don't know about you, but I don't see any cars, or boats, or planes. All I see is the promise of something so beautiful. So beautiful. Oh God, I can't stand to look at it anymore. So here we are at Showdown Town. Great, looks more like a bad custom Counter-Strike map. Oh good, I get to move around finally. Oh good. Tutorial on Oh, you know you're doing something wrong with your game if the first 3 hours isn't menus. Good, I just did. Put a make a car. I don't know what to kill myself. This is a sin. This is a true sin. An ultimate crime against the entire gaming community. I mean, what if after Super Mario World, Nintendo came out with a teaser trailer for Super Mario 64, and on release day you were greeted with Mario City Simulator, and then you turned on the game and fucking who likes the old Mario games, am I right? BRB! Making Legend of Zelda Modern Warfare! So pretty much, there are level gates all around, almost exactly like Mario Sunshine. Like I said, pretty much exactly. What do I do? No, seriously, what do I do? No, seriously, what do I do? No, I'm fucking serious! Ladies and gentlemen, I plucked a whale from the ocean and he sounds like a sea. One big empty level with nothing to do in it. I eventually found out that you gotta talk to people to unlock missions where you can actually do things. So why then can I walk around this giant wasteland? This feels more empty than Fallout 3, a game that's supposed to feel empty. I swear to God, it feels like I'm playing a game that wasn't finished. I know there's missions, but why? This is a Banjo-Kazooie game. It's about the adventure. And fine, if you're gonna make it a car game, fine. But why make this overworld that has absolutely nothing in it? Let me guess, is it perchance because the last games had overworlds that had things in them? Is that why? If you're trying to live on your predecessor's success, that's fine. But you can't change the game mechanics and still keep the old level design! That makes no sense! But I'll tell you what does make a little bit of sense to me. Now, I can't prove it, and I haven't read anything confirming it, but consider this the intuition of a seasoned veteran of the early video games. Based on this whole trailer and these barren levels, it would seem to me that Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was actually going to be Banjo 3 at some point. Like I said, I can't prove it, but it would make this all and you know what? If they had gone through with it, I bet it would have been a decent game. I mean, I don't know if it would have lived up to the original. The assets are all here, the graphics are pretty appealing, everything is stylized, and Banjo actually controls pretty satisfyingly on the ground. And I'm not kidding, the atmosphere in some places is actually pretty fantastic. The real part of the game is boring. I don't even care. Do you care? Do you fucking care? I don't care. Maybe I can end the game early by killing Gruntilda while she's in the open! Get it! Get it! Kick her ears! Seriously, this ain't funny anymore. This is now called Drop Drop. Even though you may not believe this, I hate the fact that I have to hate this game. In an era where developers are pissed scared to take a tiptoe outside the proverbial box, it's actually nice to see something with a hint of originality. But this is not the way to do it. This should be called Tip-Top Nuts and Bolts. Why slap Banjo-Kazooie on this? I respect the idea, but come on, guys, you're better than this. Fuck you! I'm sorry, that was out of line. I can't do this anymore. I don't care. I'm gonna have to sit here forever. I'm not playing any more of this goddamn game. No. I did it. I saved the world. So thanks for continuing to watch and support my show. Special thanks to Captain Hosedick Jose Dieck for select CGI sequences. Special thanks to Shane Gill for all disc pixel art. And of course, another special thanks to George Graham for all the help you've given me, buddy. Dick piece of shit. Liking this video, favoriting it, and most importantly, sharing it with the friends who think will enjoy it helps me out so much. So you know what? Do it. Please do it. Please. Also, if you haven't seen it, don't forget to check out my other works, currently annotated right before the 4 flies. Oh shit, yeah, and thanks to Plasma 3 Music. He made the music. That's boring. That's some crazy shit. What can you expect? They've lived isolated on an island for like, what, thousands of years? Your brain's bound to make up some weird stuff. There's one time I saw Tom Hanks was living on an island and he became best friends with a ball. Ball! And he was only there for like a couple of years. Can you imagine how many penetrating ball they had coming out and spent a couple more decades on that island? But nowhere was this craziness better exemplified. Man, this man, no holds barred. You can make a game about an artichoke that shoots scud missiles and it probably sucks.
The memories of this one.
I recommended 3080 with DLSS policy. Game after കാണാൻ പോലും കൊള്ളില്ല.
അതിതാണ് മറ്റേ കോൺസോൾ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യുന്നയാ.
അതും ഇവർക്ക് PC-ക്ക് നേരെ അപ്ഗ്രേഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ മടിയാണ്. എല്ലാം DLSS-ന്റെ തന്നെ ആന്റി-ചീറ്റ് വന്നാണെങ്കിൽ അതും വലിക്കുന്നത്.
It makes me feel bad because maybe I'm really the bad guy. This one stands out because you can travel in both directions, which is a pretty significant deviation from the normal side-scrolling or vertical scrolling. You bounce back and forth and blow up enemies to collect coins. Classic. The next level. What's interesting here is that it's structured like an iPhone game, or even like a Flash game. And we all know how popular those kinds of games have become in recent years. So popular, the market's oversaturated to the brim. 30 years worth of foresight. Damn, Sega want to use some of that nowadays?
Oh no.
Some of that on this?
Capture bonus.
What's going on with y'all? The ship in this game, adorably named Opa Opa, has actually been considered to be one of Sega's first mascot characters. Wow! To think this guy's up there with the likes of Alex Kidd, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Billy the Sexy Bell. I didn't. Hey, whoa! Maybe it takes some Pepto-Bismol before you come to work. He's all over the dang place. Next up is a game called Panorama Cotton, a game about, you know, cotton, I guess, and panoramic features.
Yes. ഞാൻ നോക്കാം മച്ചാനല്ല അച്ഛാന്ന് വിളിക്കണം.
Man, I don't know exactly what, but some shit is going down right now. Whoa, okay, all right, that's good. I think I know where I am again now.
ഇല്ലടാ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ
Wait, no, I was wrong. Still absolutely confused. This game's kind of like pretty fun
fun to play. It feels good to move, speed up, slow down, and grab the power-ups.
Alright, what's next on the bill? Let's see. Harmful park, highbrow gag, and pure shooting.
Silverdrag-N.
Can I show this on this show?
This
is fucked up, dude.
Highbrow gag and pure shooting? Sounds like we're talking about an aristocratic serial killer. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, okay. So harmful park refers to the fact that we are literally in a theme park that is dangerous, as in it is filled with enemies that will harm you.
Oh, I get it now. It's like my other favorite game. True sword and lots magic. Adventure.
With our nomenclature aside, this game is amazing. I mean, this is simply one of the best shoot-em-ups I've ever played. I've never heard of it up until now. You got weapons like pie, which is throwing pies, ice, okay, that's totally ice. Potato, and Jerry? Jerry!
John's getting upset!
I'm willing to take a guess they meant jelly, like in jelly beans, because that's what it looks like you're shooting. Oh my god! Well, this guy's got a cat living in his head, so that might explain
That Frankenstein just flipped me the good word, and then lasers came out.
Hey, Flora Cash and you're somebody else who get
Somebody, yeah.
You know, the lady shooting lasers and everything else.
Next up is a game called KO Flying Squadron for the Sega CD. At least this one has a somewhat normal name.
easier.
Of course.
Is that going to be on the test?
Oh, I get it now. History science. The game is great too, honestly. It plays well, just like Harmful Park. The animations are really smooth, and it's got that old Japanese technological style going on. But it's a bit overshadowed by the,
I'm scared. I'm moving on. When I set out to make this episode, there were two specific games I had in mind that I wanted to play. Two that really stood above the rest. First one, Samurai Zombie Nation. As you can see, I think this is really going to be a treat just based on the cover.
defend this zone. Oh! Is that a witch? Hey, buddy, you all right? You got a sneeze?
Forget
Somebody
that.
get this guy a tissue, and also maybe a paper one. He's getting caught in his life bleeding. Oh, and also, what was that? 1999. What appears to be a harmless meteor crashing into the Nevada desert and turned out to be Dark Sea. Oh no, not him. An evil alien creature with horrible powers.
Oh, all right, we're fine then. They just said his powers suck.
Dark seems to have turned to help the and had brought the Statue of Liberty to life to do his dirty work.
But what Darkseid didn't realize is that she's too big to do his job. So he had to come to terms with doing his own laundry.
These raids have also given him control over many deadly weapons. When the great head of the samurai heard that the sword had fallen into evil hands, he set off the United States. All right, familiar territory. First level, New York. Know it like the back of my hand.
വീഡിയോ എവിടെയാണോ
അല്ല ഉച്ചക്ക് കണ്ടില്ലേ
ഇല്ല
അല്ല നീ കണ്ടില്ലേ ഇന്നലെ കൊന്നില്ലേ അതിന്റെ വേറെ
ഓക്കെ
Continue? Well, yes, absolutely. I don't ever want to stop doing that ever. Wait. So when they said the great head of the samurai, oh, they literally meant his actual head. Oh my God, why or how? Now, I'm not too sure if I'm the bad guy or the good guy, because I kind of look like the bad guy right now. But then again, bad guys don't go left or right. What is happening here? First of all, this looks like Las Vegas, not New York. Now, I'm not quite really sure how this works at all. I'm shooting eyeballs out my head, coughing up remnants of my trachea to the people below, and I think my life is measured in a bobo.
Can we look at this for a moment? I'm a goddamn severed head of an emperor's ghost come over from his creepy doghouse in Japan to the United States to save everyone by killing everyone. Where did this guy learn how to save a country? The United States?
And yes, this is supposed to be the good guy. In the intro, it says he comes over
This
to
next
stop
match
Darkseid
goes out
and
to
save
all me
the
fans
helpless
back on
Americans.
Salvo.
Oh, we sure are helpless. There's no doubt there. But I don't know about the whole save thing. Can you tell me that? If this is what the good guy is doing, what is the bad guy doing? I need to see that shit. How many eyeballs that guy got in his eyes? I'm no eyeball scientist, but I don't think you get to have that many eyeballs.
All right, we have seen some pretty crazy stuff today, but we've only got one game left. Chowaniki. I mean, what could this possibly throw at us to surprise us? I mean, we've seen it all by now.
I'm speechless. Quite literally. I don't even need to say anything. I think this does the talking for me. Well, here's Chowaniki, a game for the PlayStation 1 that was something. You can pick from a guy or a girl character. They both look so enticing, don't they? Which one are you gonna pick? There's the story. Wouldn't suggest you don't need to listen to this. What a great crew.
Okay, maybe we did need to listen to it after all.
No, not my wiener. I'm one weakness. So it doesn't matter what happens. We have to play that part before the actual game begins. I don't even know if it has been going on the actual game. I even sat here and opened the thing without me dying. You know, this may come as a surprise, but I still don't know what the fuck is going on. We got a lady shooting lasers and two angels. We got muscle guys shooting fly on computer chairs. Muscle guys. Back there waiting for God to come create him.
Lord.
I mean, okay, what do I have to pay to have you never look at me like that again?
Was that Arnold Schwarzenegger with a comb over, sticking out his HR Geiger dick?
We should go this way.
I'm not looking again. It's over!
I literally can't believe what I'm looking at. I honestly can't believe it. It's a self-defense mechanism. All right, buddy, don't get too happy about this. Oh my God, what is that?
Oh Lord, I think I'm coming down with a case of the vacation. I have fallen, and I choose not to get up.
Well, at least Pope Francis decided to show up, presumably to perform an exorcism on this shit. I gotta tell you, without this guy here to regulate this human pyramid fight, this would be truly chaos. Well, that's what I call a hot mess. Hallelujah! It's raining men! What even is this thing? A snail frog? Oh, guy, what are you doing? Really? But seriously, this is your method. Did you practice this? I gotta tell you, I'm scared straight over here. What is even happening? It is not a glitch. I mean, this was explicitly programmed by someone. I have lost faith. I lost faith.
I'm not going back there. No, do it. Seriously, no. Maybe put me back in the Kubrick. I want to go back in the Kubrick. Like, somebody maybe can take me to the room where I become an old man and watch myself die. Yeah. It's fine. You don't need to give me the whole space baby thing. I'll go with space baby. Fine, I'll take space baby.
JonTron is supported in part by companies like Audible.com. JonTron is free to watch, but here's the list of so if you feel like supporting JonTron and helping it grow, consider signing up for a free 30-day trial at Audible.com using this link, audible.com/JonTron. If you sign up right now, you can get a free audiobook. If you don't like it, just cancel. It's hassle-free. This
month, I recommend to you Fast Food Nation.
That's not a lot, man. Never had any shortage of that.
Thanks for watching. If you need the Audible link, it's in the description as well. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. That's how you can stay updated with the show. And if you want to watch more John, click those annotations right there. See you next time.
They got a zone. That's a bad thing.
Be displaying at any given moment. Not to mention the downright abruptly timed dialogue.
This is yours.
Whoa, thanks. Well, I must have dropped this. I really owe you one. What do you have to say, Italian mouse? I suppose you're gonna forget about I owe you. It's near impossible to follow what's going on in this movie. I'm not even exaggerating. There are so many characters doing so many things in such a short span of time. I even found myself mixing the characters up for real. The first time I watched it, they're different characters. There's just two evil stepmothers in this. More even better, right? You stole the pin out of the squirrel hat there. Squirrel noticed, turned around, and left.
And the significance of that
per day
was?
These Scarlet Gamers.
Yeah, what's with the
sample first dungeon easy അതാണ് കോമഡിയാണ് ഇതിന്റെ അകത്ത് ഒരു ഹൊറർ സീൻസ് അല്ലേ ഭയങ്കര കോമഡിയാണ്. ഞാൻ വെരി ഡിസപ്പോയിന്റഡ് ആയിരുന്നു. എന്റെ ഉദ്ദേശങ്ങൾ വേറെയായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷെ അതെല്ലാം പോയി. പക്ഷെ നല്ല ഗെയിം കളിക്കാൻ തോന്നുന്നു. ആക്ച്വലി ഐ മീൻ ഗെയിം കളിക്കാൻ തോന്നുന്നു. കേറൂ, എല്ലാരും സ്ട്രീമുകളിൽ കേറൂ, ഡോറുകൾ ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്യൂ. അമ്മാനെ ഫുൾ വോളിയത്തിലങ്ങ് ഇട്ടോ. അറിയാം നാണം പെട്ടെന്ന് ഞാൻ കാണിച്ചിട്ട് പോവാം. 3 മണിക്കൂറിന്റെ ഇത് സേഫ് ആയി. ഇതാണ് ലോഡിംഗ് ഏരിയ.
അതാണോടാ ബോസ്?
ഇതോ അല്ലല്ല, ഇത് ഏതോ സ്റ്റാച്ചു. ഇത് നമ്മൾ അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങനെ ഇൻ ഗെയിം സ്പ്രൈറ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇത് കണ്ടോ? ഇത് താഴോട്ട് വീഴാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള ഡോഡ്ജും ആണ്. പിന്നെ വേറൊരു കാര്യം, നമ്മൾ സ്പ്രൈറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെയല്ലേ ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇത് സെക്കൻഡ് സ്പ്രൈറ്റ്. വെയിറ്റ്, ഇപ്പം ഇവളുടെ അടുത്ത് സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോഴാണ് സ്കിൽ ട്രീ അൺലോക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, have you come to repent? Yes.
None.
Let's go.
Skill tree upgrade time.
ഇതിന്റെ വീഡിയോ തുടങ്ങുന്നു.
Yes, അതാണ് ഇവിടെ ഉള്ളത്.
What the fucking
ഇത് ബ്ലാക്ക് സ്മിത്ത് ആണ്. ഞാൻ ബ്ലാക്ക് സ്മിത്തിന്റെ ലെവൽ 5 വരെ എത്തിച്ചു.
അതിന് ഓരോ കസ്റ്റം ആനിമേഷൻ ഉണ്ടോ?
എല്ലാത്തിനും ഉണ്ട്. ഇതിൽ വെപ്പൺ എടുക്കാം. ഈ ചേച്ചി ബേസിക്കലി സൈഡ് ക്വസ്റ്റ് ചേച്ചിയാണ്. ഈ ചേച്ചിയുടെ അടുത്ത് സംസാരിക്കുന്ന ചേച്ചിയാണെങ്കിൽ അല്ല, സോ ബേസിക്കലി ആദ്യത്തെ ഇതിൽ വന്നിട്ട് ചേച്ചി നമ്മുടെ അടുത്ത് 10 എന്താണ് മറ്റേ കാണിച്ചതായിട്ട് ഈ കാണുന്നത് സ്കിൽ ട്രീ ആണ്. Repent your sins. Put 5 points into our goal. So ഇത് മാസ്റ്റർ. സോ ഇവളിങ്ങനെ ഫെച്ച് ക്വസ്റ്റുകളായിരുന്നു. അപ്പം എവിടെന്നെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ റാൻഡം ഡ്രോപ്സ് ആണ്. ആദ്യം നമ്മുടെ അടുത്ത് 10 GF കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ പറയും. 10 ഗിയർ കൊണ്ടുവരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും സംഭവം ടീമി കൺട്രാപ്ഷൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ മിഷൻ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആവും. അതിലെന്തുവാണ് കാണുന്നത് ഞാൻ കാണിച്ചു തരാം.
What? Who is this? Who is that? What's happening?
I see.
Watch out for a couple of weirdos.
I mean, trailer.
Crazy.
ശാസ്ത്രത്തിന്റെ ഓരോ വളർച്ചയെ. Fuck.
Who's this dog? Dog? Sinking quick! Fire the emergency riders!
ആ ഫേസ് വളരെയാണ്.
What the fuck? Wow.
I mean, ആകെ 3-4 വോയിസ് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ ഇതിനകത്ത് കോമൺ ആയിട്ട്. അതിനുശേഷം മാസ്ക്സ് കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചോണ്ട് വരാൻ പറയാൻ കുറെ. അങ്ങനെ മാസ്ക് കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് കൊടുക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും people who live in the abbey, thanks to the mask fund, they can come here, play with each other while remaining anonymous. So I see the mask works really well. I have no idea who they are. ഇവർ രണ്ടുപേരും ആരാണെന്ന് അറിഞ്ഞുകൂടുന്നു.
He's going in for the touchdown. And then
I am ready to bang you like an anvil. Oh my, that's quite a large hammer you have there.
playing hard to
I don't know. Stand streaming current.
Candle though. I mean, come on, that's got to be one very small candle. Did you get that thing custom made? Eat up all you can, boys. You'll need your strength for the Mexican winter. I really have no idea who this mouse could be or why we're watching this. So
same voice on.
Pretend it didn't happen.
Same voice on.
I must be going a bit soft. You're telling me Patrick Bateman Prince
ഇതെല്ലാം സൈഡ് സാധനങ്ങളാണ്.
നമ്മൾ 5 ആയിട്ട് ഒരു സോർട്ട് സ്കോഡ്ലറിനായിട്ട് ഒരു തുണ്ട് ഗെയിം കണ്ടു. ആറാമത്തെ ആള് വന്നു.
പാടുകെട്ട് ഞാൻ 3 പ്രാവശ്യം അടുപ്പിച്ച് തേർഡ് ഹൈസ് എത്തി മരിച്ചു. 4ാം പ്രാവശ്യം നിങ്ങളും ഇടാൻ പഠിച്ചു. ഇല്ലല്ല ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ കളിക്കുന്നത് സിൽവർഡ്രാഗ് മോഷനൊക്കെ കണ്ടു തീർത്ത്
ഫസ്റ്റ് എപ്പിസോഡ് മാത്രമല്ലേ കണ്ടുള്ളൂ.
ഫസ്റ്റ് ബാങ്ക് പോളി എനിക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു.
ഇനി ബാക്കി കാണാം.
മുഞ്ചു
കണ്ടു തീർത്തു ഫസ്റ്റ് എപ്പിസോഡ്. കൊള്ളാം.
1 മണിക്കൂറുണ്ടായിരുന്നല്ലോ. പനി റോളർ കോസ്റ്റർ എപ്പിസോഡായിരുന്നു.
അത് കണ്ട് പനി അടിച്ചതിനെ
കാണാതെ
അടിപൊളി എപ്പിസോഡ്.
കാണാതെ പനി അടിച്ചു. എന്നാലും 1.5 മണിക്കൂറുടെ എപ്പിസോഡ്. ആദ്യത്തെ എപ്പിസോഡ്
എന്താണ് ജിഗിൾ ഫിസിക്സ് ഇങ്ങനെ ജിഗിളേനെ?
ഓ വെയിറ്റ് ഇവിടെ നിനക്ക് ഭാഗ്യം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒരു സബ്മിഷൻ ഇത് കാണാൻ പറ്റും.
Took me to the opera for the first and
ആ അവള് സ്റ്റണ്ണായത് കണ്ടാ കാണുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ അല്ലേ ആൾക്കാര്. സ്റ്റീവ് കാണുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ.
ബസീദ റാമാണ്. What the fuck?
അളയാ വോംബോ കോംബോ 1-2 അളയാ.
ഇപ്പൊ ചെയ്തില്ലേ? ഇപ്പൊ ചെയ്തോണ്ട് മാക്സിമം മറ്റേ പോയിന്റ്സും കിട്ടി. ആ സാധനമാണ് ഗാലറി വന്ന് കിടക്കുന്നത്. ഇത് റാൻഡം ചാൻസ് ആണ്.
ഇതിനേക്കാളും നല്ല ഡെഡ് സെൽസ് കളിച്ചു.
ഇതൊരു NPC ആ. എന്താണെന്ന് ഗസ് ചെയ്തു. മാക്സിമം ഹെൽത്ത് +8%.
റെസ്വീഡ് ചെയ്യുന്ന പറയില്ല മൈക്ക് താടി.
ഡെഡ് സെൽസ് കളിക്കണ്ട കേട്ടോ. ഇത് തന്നെ കൊള്ളു.
ഇവിടെ താഴോട്ട് വീണുണ്ടോ? അവള് ദാസാണ്. ഇവരെല്ലാരും കൊല്ലട്ടെ. സമാധാനം കാണും.
Who the fuck are you?
എപ്പോ
On a special assignment. I want to catch the suspects red-handed. Get it?
No.
Somebody broke into my cabin and stole the locket, but that's all they took.
Excuse me, I couldn't help hearing what
ഭാഗ്യത്തിന് അതെല്ലാം സ്കിപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ റൺസിൽ ചുമ്മാ സമയം കളയണം അതിന്.
രണ്ടും പെണ്ണല്ലേ?
ഓ ഹറാമാണല്ലേ, ഞാൻ മറന്നു.
അല്ല ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചത്
രണ്ടും പെണ്ണല്ലേ?
കണ്ടിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ തോന്നിയില്ല.
ട്രാപ്പാണെന്ന് കേട്ടിട്ടില്ല.
ഓ
അല്ല ഇത് ബേസിക്കലി അവിടെ ഒരു ഗിഫ്റ്റ് ഇരിപ്പുണ്ട്. ഗിഫ്റ്റ് അല്ല, ചെസ്റ്റ് ഇരിപ്പുണ്ട്. ചെസ്റ്റ് തുറക്കണം. അപ്പം ഇവിടെ എന്ത് സംഭവിക്കരുത്. ടേക്ക് യുവർ ഗെസ്റ്റ്.
എനിക്കറിയാം എന്താ സംഭവിക്കുക, പക്ഷെ
എന്റെ ഇമാജിനേഷൻ ഭയങ്കര വീക്ക്, എനിക്ക് അറിയില്ല. Wait a minute. I see.
I don't think it was her. Il est possible que...
Okay, that was eventful.
തോന്നി
എങ്ങനെ തോന്നും? കാരണം അല്ല അവള് ട്രാൻസ് ആണെന്ന് എങ്ങനെ തോന്നും?
ട്രാൻസ് അല്ല, ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ച അവൾക്ക് ഓർഗസം തന്നിട്ടാണ് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്യാൻ പോണത്. പക്ഷെ
അതെല്ലാത്തിനും കോമൺ ആണ്. ഞാൻ അതല്ല ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്.
ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചൊരു ചെസ്റ്റ് ഞാനൊരു ഗ്ലോറി ഹോൾ സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ആണ് പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചത്. മറ്റേ ചെസ്റ്റിന്റെ അകത്തുനിന്നൊരു ഞാൻ അതാ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ഓ 2700
മാരിയോ
മാരിയോ
അല്ല, ഫയർ ബോൾ ഓടുന്നുണ്ട്.
മാന പോർഷൻ ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ മാന പോർഷൻ ഇല്ല. എനിക്ക് ഈ പോർഷൻസ് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ കയ്യിൽ. ഓക്കെ, ഇത് അടുത്ത ഇതിലോട്ട് പോകണം, ഡഞ്ചനിലോട്ട് പോകണം. അതൊക്കെ സോ ഇത് ബേസിക്കലി സോർട്സ് ആണ്. കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, പക്ഷെ DPS കുറവാണ്. ഈ പറന്ന് നടക്കുന്ന ക്രിസ്റ്റൽ ആണ്, അത് ഫാസ്റ്റ് ട്രാവൽ ആണ്. ക്രിസ്റ്റൽ ഉള്ള റൂംസ് തമ്മിൽ ഫാസ്റ്റ് ട്രാവൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. മിക്ക സമയത്ത് അവിടെ ഒരു NPC ആണ്. ബാക്കിയുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് ബോസ് വരെ എത്തിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. അല്ലല്ല, ആക്ച്വലി ഫയർ അല്ലേ കിട്ടിയത്. 3 റൂം കഴിഞ്ഞ ബോസ് ആണ്. എന്റെ അടുത്താണോ? അല്ല, ഫിനിഷിംഗ് മൂവിന്റെ കാര്യം.
അല്ലല്ല, എനിക്ക് എന്റെ ഡെയിലി ക്വസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ട്, സ്ട്രീമിലില്ല.
ഇല്ല ഒന്നും ഉപയോഗിക്കണ്ട. ബേസിക്കലി നിനക്ക് 5 യൂസസ് എന്തോ കിട്ടും. ഇവിടെ നീ ചെയ്യേണ്ട ഇതില് ബെറ്റർ ഓഡ്സ് കിട്ടണമെങ്കിൽ ലക്ക് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ള നിന്റെ ഒരു ലക്ക് കൂട്ടണയാ. അത് കൊള്ളു.
So William, the love interest, breaks a window with a wicker chair somehow and escapes the ship. All the while, Angelica seems unaffected by his suspected untimely death.
Do you still have a picture in the locket? Yes.
അല്ല, അതൊന്നും അടിക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. കാരണം പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് വലിയ ഗെയിൻ ഒന്നും കിട്ടത്തില്ല. ഞാൻ അതുകൊണ്ട് അതൊക്കെ ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്ത് പോയാണ്. ഇത് ഞാൻ വന്നോ?
So yes, all along, this woman was Angelica's mother. Hooray! She's been found! Oh, but her dad, she said she'd find...
My father too. I'll find them both.
Yeah, he's dead still. Or missing. Or worse, dead and missing. But hey, at least she found him.
Look, over there. It looks like someone in the water.
Oh my god. Make a time.
I feel most alive when rapidly approaching my death.
It's not him.
False alarm. It's not William. Throw him back. Are you serious? It's the detective with the red hair and mismatched beard from earlier? So the literal only reason for that character's existence was one gag at the end of the film, the bait and switch. I bet the writers really patted themselves on the back for this one.
Hang on. It's William.
But then, in a joyous twist of fate, William is recovered.
ഇവൾ ട്രിപ്പിൾ ബൂം ലേഡിയാണ് കണ്ടോ?
Where's William?
Where's William? What do you have, the brain of a baby? You don't got object permanence yet? The moment he's out of sight, he's gone from your reality.
ഓ അത് ഗൈനക്കോമാസ്റ്റി അങ്ങനെയല്ല. ഗൈനക്കോമാസ്റ്റി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ആണുങ്ങൾക്ക് ബൂബ്സ് വളരുന്നതാണ്. പ്രോപ്പർ ബൂബ്സ്, നോട്ട് ലൈക്ക് എൻ്റെ
അപ്പൊ ട്രൈ
What? No.
ആ സ്മഗ് ഫേസ്
Don't you want to know what happened to everybody? Worse in
3 ഹാർട്ട് കിട്ടാനുള്ള കോൺസെൻട്രേഷനിൽ അതൊന്നും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കാൻ പറ്റൂല.
There's a where are they
Sound
now segment. I'll tell you where they are now. At the bottom of the fucking ocean. Are you crazy? But this isn't even the Italian animated Titanic film that features talking mice. The other being called The Legend of the Titanic. The Legend of the Titanic. Did Italy just miss the news that day? Is that the day the world's biggest meatball was made and the Titanic sinking was the footnote right at the bottom? Looks like I need to get a rest once and for all, so we can all move on. Never let go of what you've done to me, that is, which is quite a lot, really. A terrible, terrible thing.
ഞാനിപ്പോ ഇവിടുന്ന് മോളിൽ കയറിയിട്ട് മോളിൽ നിന്ന് മുകളിലോട്ട് പോകാൻ പറ്റും.
ലെഫ്റ്റ്.
ഓ മൈര, എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ അവിടെ ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ട് ഇവിടുന്ന് മോളിൽ കയറാം.
If you like what I do here, consider supporting my awesome sponsor, Harry's Razors. And these guys make wonderful high-end razors that leave you feeling like the fresh. I'm not judging, you know. If you use my special coupon code JOHN20 at checkout, you'll get $5 off your first purchase.
That's a nice code.
അടുത്ത ഗെസ്സിംഗ് ടൈം. Spell damage plus 7.
The razor, 3 blades and your choice of gel or cream. And hey, we got some new shirts over at Yeti.com, just in case you wanted some of those.
Spell damage plus 7.
Please tell me you want some.
അയ്യോ കുണ്ടി അയ്യോ
സൗണ്ട് എഫക്ട് തരാം പ്ലീസ്.
എന്തോന്ന്
അവളെങ്ങനെ താഴെ വീഴുന്ന സമയത്ത് ബാക്കി സൗണ്ട് എഫക്റ്റ് ഒക്കെ തറയും.
ഇതെന്തോ അതിലോട്ട് വരാം. ഇവിടെയാണ് പോകേണ്ടത്. സോ ഇതടുത്ത NPC, ഇതൊരു ചെസ്റ്റ് ആണ്.
ചെസ്റ്റായിട്ട് തോന്നി.
ആളെയായി നായ എന്താ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക്.
All right, well, it all started. I broke into the hall. Only the most smooth reside to get inspiration on being totally fly.
ചെസ്റ്റ് ഒന്നുകൂടി തുറക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
I am taking fire from what you see.
പൊന്നോ ഇത്
Also not human.
ചെസ്റ്റ് ഇനി അടയ്ക്കാനും പറ്റൂല തോന്നുന്ന പ്രകൃതി കഴിഞ്ഞു.
And then I saw it.
അത് ആക്ച്വലി നല്ല സ്പെല്ലാണ്, പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് നേരെ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ
Vanilla Ice.
മാന യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട്
ക്രിസ്റ്റൽ മെയ്ഡൻ ആ ഗെയിമിന്റെ പേര്.
സ്കാർലെറ്റ് മെയ്ഡൻ. അത് സ്റ്റീം അൺലോക്കിലും ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ അത് ഞാനാണെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഇതിലെടുത്ത് ഞാൻ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് നോക്കി. സ്റ്റീമിലെ മിക്ക ഗെയിംസും ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് കിട്ടും. പക്ഷെ ഒരു പ്രശ്നം, ആ സ്കാർലെറ്റ് മെയ്ഡന്റെ സാധനം ഞാൻ ഒരു വെർച്വൽ മെഷീനിലിട്ട് റൺ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കിയിട്ട് നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് നോക്കിയപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും ഭയങ്കര സസ്സായിട്ടുള്ള കുറെ ആക്ടിവിറ്റി അതില്, ലൈക്ക് അനാവശ്യമായിട്ട് കുറെ സെർവേഴ്സിനെ അത് കോൾ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. എനിക്ക് അതുകൊണ്ട് ഭയങ്കര സസ് അടിച്ചു. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ അത് വേണ്ടെന്ന് വെച്ചു.
പൈസ വാങ്ങിച്ചാണോ?
ഞാൻ അല്ല, ഇന്ത്യ ഇവരെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. കാരണം എന്റെ ഗെയിംസ് എല്ലാം ഒരു ഇതാണ്. ഇതങ്ങനെ
was popular in the 90s. He was known for his cool style, which made the name extra ironic, of course.
Blink ചേച്ചി.
Man, if that doesn't scream movie tie-in, I don't know what does. Why does this exist? Did it need to? Who honestly thought it would be a good idea to turn Vanilla Ice into a major motion picture? Is this Hollywood pranking itself? I think my favorite piece of trivia about this
inventory ഒന്നുമില്ല, ഞാൻ ഇതൊക്കെ റീസൈക്കിൾ ചെയ്യാം.
Vader for accepting it because he thought it would hurt her career. Sometimes father just knows best, huh?
Alright, let's watch it.
Oh, now that's cool. I'm jumping, I'm jiving, the mood is electric, and it's gone! It's gone, it's absolutely gone. It's ruined, unsalvageable. Nice tag on the back. Did Wardrobe forget to check you before you came out to do the scene, or is that just your style?
ഇവര് പുതിയതായിട്ട് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു മാർച്ചിൽ
By the way, I really like the red brick house hairstyle you
മാർച്ചിൽ
got.
പുതിയൊരു അപ്ഡേറ്റ് കൊണ്ടുവന്നു.
My boy, that shit does not belong on a head, it belongs in an exhibit. Welcome to the Fashion Museum of the Architecture. First we have the Gothic, the Orient, the Colonial.
ഒന്ന് കേറിയില്ല എന്റെ പൊന്ന് ഫ്രീക്കേ. അവളെ കളിക്കാം.
So, Manila gets together with his pals and takes to the
അവളെ
streets
TP
on
അടിക്കും.
his motorbike. He then spots a woman on a horse, an apparent
മോനെ
rarity
triple
where he's
boobs.
from as he looks at her like she's some sort of fucking alien.
ബേസിക്കലി ഒരേ സൗണ്ടിനെ പല ഡിഫറെന്റ് രീതിയിൽ മാനിപ്പുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്തേക്കാണ്. ഈ നീല കളർ കാണുന്ന പെണ്ണുങ്ങളില്ലേ, അവര് ഇത് എന്തോ ഗ്രൗണ്ടിൽ അറ്റാക്സ് സമണയാണ്. Not really. Remove place. ഇത് കൊള്ളാം, പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് ഒട്ടും ഹെൽത്ത് ഇല്ല. ഫൈനൽ ആടിക്കൊള്ളു.
And almost severed your spine. What are you, some sort of square?
Would I hurt you?
Yeah, you hit pretty good for a girl.
Manila, what are you doing, man? I feel like this situation classifies as like attempted murder or
ഹെൽത്ത്
something.
കുഴപ്പമില്ല, എനിക്ക് ഇതുണ്ട്. ഹെൽത്ത് ഫ്ലാസ്ക് ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ
Yep, she likes me.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what you should take from this. Manila and posse ride into their hood.
ഞാനടാ പുള്ളി
Then they stand in traffic for no reason. And what's cooler than blocking an intersection?
ശരിയാണെങ്കിൽ അതാ അടുത്തതാണ്
ഞാനിവിടെ പോയത്
സ്റ്റാൻഡൊന്നും കാണാൻ
കണ്ട് കമ്പിയായി അതിനും പോയി. ഇതുവരെ എത്തിയില്ലേ? അപ്പൊ അവിടെ ആരോ തുമ്മി ചത്തു. താങ്ക്സ്. എല്ലാ അടിയും ഞങ്ങൾ ഈ സമയത്തൊന്നും എനിക്ക് ഇത് കിട്ടൂല. മറ്റേ അതിന്റെ ഇത് ആക്ച്വലി കൊള്ളാം. ഞാൻ കൊള്ളാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് ഞാൻ അതിനടുത്ത് റീസൈക്കിൾ ചെയ്തു. മോളോട്ട് ചാടുന്ന ഒരു ആംഗിളിൽ നിന്ന് ചാടിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ. Okay guys, get ready for Earth Mother, the boss, first boss.
Nick. You know the chick who drives the horse.
78 ഉള്ളൂ. ഇത് ഞാൻ ജയിക്കൂല. സോറി. ഓനെ അയ്യോ.
What the fuck?
Catherine's making her appearance on local television, so she and the family sit down to watch together.
Thanks, Chuck.
ഇതെനിക്ക് റോജ അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ.
Her name's Catherine.
I need energy ammo.
I think she's somewhat of a
Great
posh
terrible
bitch.
voice
So
acting.
high up her own fumes.
Full
She
match
no
ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു
longer
പറഞ്ഞു.
take air into her lungs. Back to you in the studio, Chuck.
A high school senior with a
Easy.
4.0 grade average.
മരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ആനിമേഷൻ കാണിച്ചതാ.
Scholastic achievement test.
What is the answer? In that case,
Care package
That's a toughie, dude. In
Incoming
fact, I
care
think I
package.
saw the exact same thing once on Jaden Smith's Twitter feed. During
the
this
fuck?
live broadcast, we see
What's
some
that?
shady dudes recognize
തിരിച്ചിവിടെ തിരിച്ചിവിടെ വന്നിട്ട് ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മളെ 11,000 സിന്നുണ്ട്. ആ സിന്നു വെച്ചിട്ട് നീ ഒന്നീ NPCs ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം, പുതിയ വെപ്പൺ ഓപ്ഷൻസ് എടുക്കണം, സ്കിൽ ട്രീയിൽ ഇടണം. കാരണം നീ തിരിച്ച് ഡഞ്ചനിൽ നിന്ന് പുറത്തിറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ 0.
Come on, let's go.
മെക്കാനിക്സ് തന്നെ.
ഐ മീൻ റോഗ്ലൈക്കിന്റെ മെക്കാനിക് റോഗ്ലൈക്ക് ആണിത് ബേസിക്കലി. 1600 എനിക്കിതല്ല വേണ്ട. പക്ഷേ ഫക്ക് ഡാഗർ അല്ല എനിക്ക് വേണ്ട, മറ്റേതായിരുന്നു വേണ്ട. ഇവനെ ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല.
Anything at all going on inside here? Just smooth like an egg in there.
ബേസിക്കലി ഇതാണ് ഗെയിം. പ്ലസ് പിന്നെ നിനക്ക് കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് കളിച്ചതിന് ശേഷം കുറച്ച് റിലാക്സ് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ഗാലറി പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഓരോ സീൻസ് ഇതിൽ സേവ് ചെയ്ത് കിടക്കും. ബോസസ് അല്ല മിനി ബോസസിന്റെ ഇത് അങ്ങനെ കുറെ ഉണ്ട് ഇതിന്റെ അകത്ത്. ഇതൊക്കെ സെക്കൻഡ് ബോസിന്റെ അവിടെ വരുന്നതാണ്. ഫസ്റ്റ് ബോസിനെ കൊല്ലുമ്പം സംഭവിക്കണം. ഞാൻ കാണിച്ചതാ. ഫസ്റ്റ് ബോസിനെ കൊന്ന ഒരു മിനി ഗെയിം കിട്ടും. ഇത് റിതം ഗെയിമാണ്. ആരോ കീസ് വരും, ഞാൻ മാച്ച് ചെയ്ത് ചെയ്യണം. എനിക്ക്
ആരോ എന്നെ ഫോക്കസ് ചെയ്താൽ
വേറെ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഇൻസൈറ്റ്ഫുൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഇൻപുട്സ് ഉണ്ടോ? ഇപ്പൊ മറ്റുള്ള സൈഡ് ക്വസ്റ്റ് മാജിക് ഫ്ലൂട്ട്
ഒരു ഇൻസൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. താമേ പോലെ ചെയ്യരുത്. ബാക്കി എന്ത് വേണമെങ്കിൽ ചെയ്തോ.
ജോയ്സ്റ്റിക് ആണോ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത് കൺട്രോളർ ആണോ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്?
രണ്ടും ഉപയോഗിക്കാം.
അതാണ് പ്രശ്നം. നീ ഒന്നിന് ഫോക്കസ് ചെയ്യും.
ദാമേ കളിച്ചത് ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടല്ലോ.
അത് നിനക്ക് എങ്ങനെ 60 കിട്ടിയെന്ന് എനിക്ക് അറിയില്ല കേട്ടോ. അത് എളുപ്പമല്ലായിരുന്നോ?
പറ്റത്തില്ല. പണ്ട് ഞാനാണെങ്കിൽ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് GTA സാൻ ആൻഡ്രിയാസിന്റെ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടറിൽ കളിച്ചപ്പം ഞാൻ നിർത്തിയിട്ട് പോയത് മറ്റേ കാറിന്റെ മിഷനിലാണ്. മറ്റേ കാർ വെച്ചിട്ട് ഹൈഡ്രോളിക്സ് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് ഡാൻസ് കളിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ഒരു മിഷൻ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. അതിൽ വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ നിർത്തിയിട്ട് പോയത്. എനിക്ക് പറ്റിയില്ല. സോ അങ്ങനത്തെ ഗെയിംസ് എനിക്ക് ഒട്ടും പറ്റത്തില്ല. എന്റെ ഹാൻഡ് ഐ കോർഡിനേഷൻ അക്കാര്യത്തിൽ വളരെ വീക്കാണ്. സോ അതായിരുന്നു സ്കാർലെറ്റ് മെയ്ഡ്. കൊള്ളാം, നല്ല ഗെയിം. എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു. റെക്കമെൻഡ് ചെയ്യും. ഇങ്ങനത്തെ സാധനങ്ങൾ താങ്ങാൻ പറ്റുമെങ്കിൽ. എന്റെ ടേസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്ന് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നില്ല. ഇങ്ങനെ വരുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ കണ്ടിട്ട് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് പോകുന്ന ഇതില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫണ്ണാണ്. എനിക്കിപ്പോ റോഗ്ലൈക്സ് കുറച്ചുകൂടി ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു. എനിക്ക് ആക്ച്വലി ഹേഡീസ് കളിക്കാൻ തോന്നുന്നു.
ഹേഡീസ് 2
അനൗൺസ് ചെയ്തപ്പോഴാണ് ഞാൻ ഹേഡീസ് 1 എടുത്തത്.
നീ വാങ്ങിയോ?
ഞാൻ വാങ്ങിച്ചു. എപ്പോഴും വാങ്ങിച്ചു. ഞാൻ കളിച്ച് തുടങ്ങിയായിരുന്നു.
So of course, because I think Vanilla Ice probably wrote this movie himself, Kathy can't help but to get on his banana bike, fall in love, and ride.
എവിടെ നിർത്തിയെന്ന് എനിക്ക് ഒരു ഓർമ്മയില്ല.
സ്ട്രീം തുടങ്ങി 5:30 4:30.
ഞാൻ 40 പ്രാവശ്യം മരിച്ചു എന്നൊക്കെ.
ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്, നീ ഗെയിം ഇപ്പൊ സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്തായിരുന്നോടാ?
ഇല്ല
ഈ ഗെയിമിന്റെ അകത്ത് എല്ലാം കിടിലാണ്. മ്യൂസിക്, ആർട്ട് സ്റ്റൈല് എല്ലാം. അവസാനം കളിച്ചത് 30 ഡിസംബർ 2022, 6 മാസം മുന്നേ. ഞാൻ ട്രാവൽ ചെയ്ത് തുടങ്ങിയത്. ഇവന്റെ പേരെന്തോന്നു? ബോണിയോ? ഫക്ക്, ഞാൻ അവന് നെക്ടർ കൊടുത്ത. അല്ല, ഞാൻ മറ്റേ എന്തോന്നൊക്കെയോ മറ്റേ ഇതിന് എന്തോന്നാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്? ഹെയർ ലൂംസ് എന്നാണോ?
ഏറ്റവും ബെസ്റ്റ് വെപ്പൺ ഇതിൽ ഏതാണ് എല്ലാവരുടെ അഭിപ്രായത്തിൽ?
അതെ, സ്കെല്ലിയുടെ കീപ്സേക്ക്. അത് ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ കൊടുക്കുമ്പോഴല്ലേ കിട്ടുന്നത്? എന്റെ ഉണ്ടെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു സ്കെല്ലിയുടെ കീപ്സേക്ക്. ഇതോ? ഇത് ഞാൻ 2 ആക്കുകയും ചെയ്തു. ഞാൻ അതേപോലെ ഇതും എടുത്തു. സെറിബ്രസിന്റെ കീപ്സേക്ക് വാങ്ങിച്ചു. എല്ലാ കീപ്സേക്കും ഒപ്പിക്കണം അല്ലേ? എങ്ങനെയാണ് കളിക്കണെന്ന് പോലും എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മ. ഇതെന്തോന്നാണ്?
ഓരോ റൗണ്ട് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ മാറ്റാൻ പറ്റും. ഇത് ലാസ്റ്റ് റൗണ്ടിന് വേണ്ടി അസീന ഫസ്റ്റ് ഡിവൈൻ ഡാഷ്
അത് വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ തോന്നുന്നു. എക്യുപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ +20+. ഇതിന്റെ ബോണസ് ആണ്.
അത് വെച്ചിട്ട്
ബോയാണ് ഏറ്റവും പൊളിയും തോന്നുന്നു.
ഇതോ 2 വെപ്പൺ എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുമല്ലോ അല്ലേ? അതോ ഒറ്റ വെപ്പൺ എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുമല്ലോ?
ഒരു റണ്ണിൽ ഒരു വെപ്പൺ.
പോയി ചത്തിട്ടില്ല.
പിന്നെ കോമ്പോസ് ഉണ്ട്, പല കോമ്പോസും. അത് സ്കിൽ കോമ്പോ കിട്ടി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പൊളിയാണ്.
വോയിസ് ആക്ടിങ് പൊളിയാണ്.
നേരി കളിക്കാൻ തോന്നുന്നു.
Stash of tentacle hentai. I was mainly just surprised, but I really couldn't see it the same way again.
Oh, കിട്ടില്ല ആർട്ട്.
Tarring grandma's ashes to your body and doing a Bolivian rain dance.
Out of nowhere, Vanilla recognizes a sound in the cassette tape that he believes
Your call makes you surge into first file impervious for 1.2 seconds.
What sound? Where do you hear a sound?
Yeah, what sound? Seriously.
Call എങ്ങനെയാണ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യണത് ഞാൻ മറന്നു.
Thumping sound.
RT എന്നാ തോന്നുന്നത്.
ഇതെന്തോ ഡിസ്റ്റന്റ്?
അത് ഇവന്റെ അടുത്ത് പോകും, വേറൊരു റെൽമിൽ പോകും.
ഡിസ്റ്റന്റ് ചെയ്യണോ? ഇത് ഞാൻ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഇത് വരുന്നത് എനിക്ക്.
പക്ഷെ ഇതിന്റെ ബോൺസ് നല്ലതാണ്.
Come on, this is ridiculous. You'll never be able to. So, Icy Ice Baby beats everyone up, saves the boy, saves the day, and gets the girl.
Wow, isn't it?
സൗണ്ടും ഡാറ്റ കൂടിയല്ലേ.
Well, I don't know. A man who may or may not have been born without vital sections of
Chaos.
his frontal lobe.
Unless Geo. Kathy, you know what you're doing?
Primordial originate.
I don't think 3 steps ahead of myself.
Well, I hope you like being a biker chick, because you're not going to see me or my car again. Imagine that.
I mean, you got a lot of something going on in there, but it's
Roiling affluence. Next force standard accordingly for 32% more force.
So anyway,
after that, any runes you find is worth 35 plus.
But they made this movie.
Next one, you get attack -4. Boons are rare or better for 3 encounters. ഞാൻ സ്പിയർ ആണ് എടുത്തതെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ബോണസ് ഡാർക്ക്നെസ്. സെക്കൻഡ് എടുക്കണ്ടെന്നാണോ?
അറ്റാക്ക് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഓരോ പ്രാവശ്യം ഹെൽത്ത് ഓരോ അറ്റാക്ക്.
Okay.
I'm gonna go where I always go in between videos. I'm gonna freeze myself for about 6 to 8 months. All right, because hit me now. If I hurt myself,
ഇതിനകത്തുള്ള മറ്റേ മൾട്ടി കളർ സാധനം അല്ലേ മറ്റേ വീട് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന.
I'll appreciate me.
കിട്ടില്ല ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട് മ്യൂസിക്.
Oh, ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ല.
Which one of you numbskulls? Which one of you fucking rascals put me up to this one? All right, you know what I meant. I said make me, I want to be frozen like at the beginning. Show the beginning. What am I? You're all a bunch of fucking comedians, aren't you? You know I've been having trouble at home. I'm incontinent these days. I just gotta get the shot done and leave.
സ്പെഷ്യൽ ഏത് ബട്ടണാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു.
കൺട്രോളർ അല്ലേ?
I will weave a tapestry of
അയ്യോ ഡാഷ് എങ്ങനെ?
upon this land.
അല്ല എക്സ്പെർട്ട് കൺട്രോളർ അല്ലേ?
I know artistry.
എക്സ്പെർട്ട്
എ ആണ് ഡാഷ്. എക്സ് അറ്റാക്ക്. വൈ ചെയ്തു.
ഇതായിരിക്കണം എന്റെ സ്പിയർ അങ്ങ് പോയി.
അല്ല വൈഡ് ചെയ്താൽ തിരിച്ചു വിളിക്കാൻ തോന്നുന്നു.
ഇത് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ.
വേറെന്തോ
അയ്യോ
അതാണ് ടാസ്ക്. നീ അതാണോ എടുത്ത്? ഏതായിരുന്നു എടുത്തത്?
കൂടുതൽ എനിമീസ്
ഒന്നാമത്തെ എടുത്താൽ ഇപ്പൊ കാസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഹെൽത്ത് കാസ്റ്റ് ഭയങ്കര സ്ട്രോങ് ആണ്. ഞാൻ ഒരിക്കലും യൂസ് ചെയ്യാറില്ല. ഈ പ്രാവശ്യം യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ തുടങ്ങിയത്.
മറ്റേ ബോവിന്റെ കാസ്റ്റ്
എല്ലാത്തിന്റെ കാസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യും. ബ്ലഡ് സ്റ്റോൺ എടുത്തില്ല. അപ്ഗ്രേഡ്സ് ഒക്കെ ആയി കഴിയുമ്പോൾ 3 കാസ്റ്റ് എടുക്കും. ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു ഒറ്റ കാര്യം ബ്ലഡ് സ്റ്റോൺ ഒരു എനിമിയുടെ പുറത്ത് സ്ക്രീൻ കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു ടൈം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് അത് തിരിച്ച് എനിമിയിൽ ഇറങ്ങത്തുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ കാസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ആ എനിമിനെ കൊല്ലണം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ
Featuring songs by the Trash Kittens. What is that, like a kitten you found in the trash? Either way, great band name, guys.
ഫൈനലിൽ അവസാനമൊക്കെ
That's so. Doesn't see on the back of that skateboard that says power. Why though? Why is this the first shot of the movie? Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. I remember when I rented out my
Kapano. Hallelujah. Fuck.
That's pretty
cool dude. And that's
Blade-less hammer and basically the weapon.
So what? Did they have some sort of coordinated plan here besides just skateboarding around? You look like he had something really serious planned. Also, skateboarding is practical at best, and it just makes you look silly. Okay, so their master plan was good. I guess I met this guy, and he literally just stands there and says the words over and over. I mean, they must have planned it in advance. Everyone on the target, you know, like top line of sight.
How you living, chicken boy?
First of all, so could use some work. Second of all, pain and humiliation on my
How dare you say that to me? Respect those goddamn words! So in this first throughout the movie are these strange shots of skateboard tricks. Like all these shots they coordinated with the airplanes. I'm assuming they just rolled up to LAX and did this before the security showed up. I mean, half the tricks they do aren't even impressive. They're just jumping around like idiots.
എല്ലാ സൈഡിലും കൊല്ലം.
What's this song trying to say? Skateboarder? Or perhaps this is a tribute song to the life and times of a man named Scott.
Oh, Sisyphus, sorry.
Mr. Border's gonna really appreciate this. I just need
അതെ ഇതുമായിട്ട് നാലാമത്തെ ബ്രാൻഡ് സ്റ്റോറി
almost hitting a young boy nonchalantly and pretending it didn't happen. I feel like in the real shot, that was just
like TNT speaker, na? Yeah, like bigger than British.
Yeah, whatever you say, Dad. Never mind this dazzled skateboarder.
Oh.
For some reason, and now following their car.
എനിക്ക് അറിയത്തില്ല കിട്ടൂല്ലേ ഇവനെ കൊടുത്താലോ
ഇവൻ എപ്പോഴാണ് കിട്ടുന്നത് ബോൾഡർ ഒന്ന് വീഴും നല്ല ഡാമേജ് ഉണ്ട് പ്ലസ് ആ ബോൾഡർ നിനക്ക് ഹീലും ഡാർക്ക്നെസ്സും ഇതൊക്കെ കുറച്ചായിട്ട്
ഷാറ്റേഡ് ഷാക്കിൾ അതാണോ ഓ ഇത് ഡിഫിക്കൽട്ടി കൂടിയെന്നല്ലേ
ഇവിടെ പോയി
narrator.
Too much about milk.
It's back now.
അത് റൗണ്ട് കഴിയുന്ന
ഞാൻ ഡാഷ് ആണ് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത് ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ സ്കാർലറ്റ് മെയ്ഡൻ കൺട്രോൾസ് ആണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് കിട്ടിയോ ഇവിടെ
ബോംബ് വരുമ്പോ
പില്ലറ് പൊട്ടിക്കുമ്പോൾ അവർ ഡാമേജ് എടുക്കും
Wow, Mom sure used to say a lot of things that hold very little relevance in most situations. You think, Val? I'm not that bad. We'll believe that anyway.
ഓ അമ്മ ചാവുമ്പോഴാണോ മറ്റേ 3 ബോംബ് വെച്ചിട്ട് ചാവണം
ബാക്കിലോട്ട് ബോംബ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് 3 ബോംബ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് ബാക്കിലോട്ട് ഹെൽത്തിന്റെ താഴെ ഒരു മീറ്റർ
Seriously, he's not even doing it that well.
നിന്റെ
It's like what I
ഹെൽത്തിന്റെ
do at home when I think no one's watching and I'm pretending to be cool.
The moonlight shines.
ഗിഫ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാലോ? ഓക്കെ.
I know artistry when I see it.
91 degrees. You're in Bill Creek.
An enemy wow, left the game. You're just a real waste of fucking human life, aren't you?
Divine Dash is here.
So next we cut to the kids from earlier messing with a neighborhood girl.
The moon shall guide
Epic. Divine Strike ആണല്ലോ.
ഇതില്
You startled me. He's like, oh my God. Oh Christ! So I guess the implication is that his father was doing poorly at his new job, so he was sent to direct.
ഏറ്റവും താഴെ
ഓ മൂന്നാമത്തെ. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. ഞാൻ ഇത് ഡിവൈൻ സ്ട്രൈക്ക് ആണ്.
ട്രോളിന്റെ അർത്ഥം
ഓക്കെ
ബട്ട് റണ്ണ് ബെറ്റർ ഡിവൈൻ സ്ട്രൈക്ക് അല്ലേ?
ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും ഡിവൈൻ സ്ട്രൈക്ക് ആണ് എടുക്കുന്നത്.
So since our hero was framed by the bully, as seen here, everyone on set hates him, especially this guy.
The moonlight shines.
Holy shit, he punched his skateboard clean in half. You gotta be really angry to get that level of punch. I'm mad!
ഇങ്ങനെ മറ്റേ ചിക്കൻ ഷവർമയിട്ട് കടക്കണ പോലെ കടക്കണ കാണാൻ.
ബോംബൊന്നും ആവൂല എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നില്ല ബോംബ്.
ഓ ഞാൻ എനിക്ക് ലൈഫ് കുറവാണ്.
Not my concern.
Why wasn't that just
what? What are you doing over there, Zach? No, not wait 1 minute. I gotta know what you're doing right now.
ഓ മൊട്ടയൊക്കെ വന്നു തുടങ്ങി.
It's not even obvious that the audience is going on. How exactly has this kid Zach figured out how to fix her?
the moon shall guide
ഈ പൈനെ പൊട്ടിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ കള്ളിങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയാൽ
നനഞ്ഞു കുളിച്ച് എണീറ്റ് വരും കുളത്തിൽ.
You did that first. You went first and put her pet fish in your drink first of all, assuming that she
മറ്റേ എവിടെ സൈഡിൽ ഡയലോഗ് അടിക്കണ എവിടെ?
and that he would drink this at all and not see the fish. And also when he broke the glass with a rock.
Sometimes I'm not that impressed.
Forest staring you right in the face.
Oh my God. Ghost mom?
ഓക്കെ ആണോ വിട്ട് മീശ എന്റെ ആളിയാ. നിക്സ് ആണല്ലേ?
Broken by way of being held half, she decides to give him another one. She has
ബസപ്പണിയെ പറ്റി നമ്മൾ തപ്പുന്നതേ ഉള്ളൂ അല്ലേ? ആണ് മറ്റേ നമ്മളെന്തോ ഡ്രീം വെച്ചിട്ട് എന്തോന്നൊക്കെ എവിടെ പോയി കഥയൊക്കെ വായിക്കാൻ നോക്കും. ലെറ്റർ എന്തോന്നാണല്ലേ? അങ്ങനെ എന്തോ അല്ലേ?
An ally has been slain.
What's that supposed to be?
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry about that. What's that supposed to be?
This
Is crack.
one's failure is not
I
an
know
audience.
artistry when I see it.
നീക്സ്.
So then, like, immediately after this scene,
മെഡൂസ എവിടെ?
prompted her. I mean,
മെഡൂസയ്ക്ക് ഒരു ഇത് കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല, പണി കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല, ലെറ്റർ കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല.
അത് വായിച്ചു സ്റ്റാറും പോയി.
Zach was like, I'll
Oh,
show you. I'll make the best
വായിക്കാൻ
of all
പറ്റില്ലേ?
time. I'll kill all of you and hide the body. Not that last part. But he literally
എൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ കീ ഉണ്ടോ? കീസ് വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉപയോഗിക്കുമോ?
Manya color. Yes, you see him.
എന്തോന്ന് കൊണ്ട് എങ്ങനെ അറിയാൻ പറ്റും?
Right side.
ഓ സോറി, അവിടെയാണെങ്കിൽ എന്റെ മൈക്ക് ഇരിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. നെക്ടർ എത്ര ഉണ്ടെന്ന് ഒന്നും ഇല്ലാതെന്നാണ്. നെക്ടർ വാങ്ങിക്കാം.
മെഡൂസ് അപ്പുറത്തുണ്ട്. മെഡൂസ് റൈറ്റ് സൈഡ് പുറത്ത് റൈറ്റ്.
പാട്ട് കൊടുക്കണം മച്ചാനെ.
കൊടുക്കണം.
ഓ കൊടുത്തില്ല.
When halfway through a movie, a skateboard begins to speak. What does a man do then?
Yo!
These guys are Barney.
So finally, now we know what we're going to do this month. Do it, Tom! Who forced you?
Better,
Give me a paycheck! Oh, yeah.
Play.
So now, if the movie wasn't confusing enough before, you got a wisecracking skateboard from Brooklyn badly half-assed set this morning.
Basically, ഒരു room cross ചെയ്യുവാണെങ്കിൽ
Got the right idea though. Sit back, eat a taco, watch the fireworks, huh?
കൊടുക്കാൻ പോയാ വായിക്കും.
No, like one guy here had a car. This would all be fine. Stop chasing your target now? You're all in Derek? What are you, actual baby?
നല്ല കേസ് അല്ലേ? അല്ല നല്ലതാണ്.
Skateboard. Oh my God! What happened? That'll be a bit hard on account of
ഒരു എക്സ്ട്രാ ഹെൽത്ത് ലൈഫ് വരുന്നുണ്ടോ തോന്നുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ.
ലൈഫോ? അത് അവരുമായിട്ടുള്ള റിലേഷൻഷിപ്പ് കൂടുന്നു.
അതല്ല, അത് എക്സ്ട്രാ ലൈഫ് വരുന്ന ഒരു ഡീപ്പ്.
It's like the main thing we use.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Whatever they had in the garage when they were designing this.
I'm not that impressed.
They did.
Yeah.
Wow,
Mirror
this
on the
magical
wall.
skateboard is mildly impressive.
So, as
expected, the skateboard and the boy become friends in a story as classic as
ഇതിനാണ്
the
keys
Jungle
വേണ്ടത്.
Book. And also as expected, the dad is now a clown.
Ready to rock and ready to roll. I'm full of spunk and full of dough.
That's precisely the problem, says his skateboard.
കൗണ്ടറിലെല്ലാം keys ആദ്യം prioritize.
Hey, no, wait. My blueberries were just looking up.
Oh yeah, no chance she's leaving that. Sorry, skateboardo likes some young.
sound എന്തിന്?
Knows to my business. My mom gave it to me.
Thanks. Your mother.
Well, they ran the test.
ഓ കഴിഞ്ഞ ാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ തിളങ്ങി നിൽക്കുക. ഇത് ഡള്ളായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുന്നല്ലേ?
I swear to God,
ഇപ്പൊ നിന്റെ കയ്യിൽ എക്വിപ്ഡ് ആണെങ്കിൽ അത് ഡള്ളായി നിൽക്കുന്നത്.
meaningful drama. It always comes back. My dad died.
ഓളിയാണ്, ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ല സാധനം.
So just a quick sum up. The car salesman has a lot of money and tries to woo the mother of this girl into marrying him. All her mortgage and medical bills will be magically taken care of. She resists, of course, because he's this guy.
Got brains, boy. Your fate is sealed tonight.
He barely even made his target with that throw. Is it just mandatory to do things the way evolution did not account for to be a cool skateboard from the 90s?
Oh, damage ഭയങ്കര
Yeah, that's
കുറവാണ്.
a smart
അവന്റെ
move.
അടുത്ത്
Jam all that
വരുന്നു.
middle in there, see what happens,
തൊട്ടടുത്ത്
see what
പോയി.
comes out. So the dad comes home with
Oh,
the clown hair
എല്ലാവനും ഉള്ളൂ.
glued to his head. Another tragic scene ensues where Zach tries to remove it and things
പക്ഷെ ഇത് ബൂണ് കിട്ടുമ്പോ പൊളിയോ, ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ലാതെ വെക്കണം.
What's your problem?
Unbeknownst to Clown Man Boy, Zach is invited over the mother and daughter, making the clown hair situation extra hilarious.
നാലാം അവസാനത്തെ വെപ്പണം എന്താടാ? ഏറ്റവും അവസാനത്തെ
അറിയത്തില്ല, വന്നില്ല. ഇത് അൺലോക്ക് ആയിട്ടില്ല.
Now I feel for the guy here.
കീ വെച്ചിട്ടാണല്ലേ ഇത് അൺലോക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത്?
Coat in your closet, couch falls out.
key
I mean, it makes you look
കീ
like an
വെച്ചാണ്
asshole.
വെപ്പൺ അൺലോക്ക്
Embarrasses them from
ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
standing there watching that
Okay,
monstrosity.
ഇതെന്താണ്?
One time, trying to hang up a lady's coat.
When not empowered by a ബൂണോ?
അത് ഞാൻ ഇതുവരെ യൂസ് ചെയ്തില്ല. അതെനിക്ക് 3 വരെ ആക്കണം.
ഇതിന്റെ ലെവൽ കൂട്ടുന്ന 15 എൻകൗണ്ടർ, 15 റൂംസ് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യണം അല്ലേ?
ഞാൻ പിന്നെ വരാവേ.
ഹാപ്പി ഡസ്റ്റർ എന്താണ്? ബ്രോക്കൺ ആണ്.
I guess സ്ട്രീം ഇവിടെ വെച്ച് നിർത്തുവാണ്. ഞാൻ കുറേ ആയി, എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ചൂടെടുക്കണ്. ആൻഡ് ഐ ഗസ് എല്ലാം കേസ് ഞാൻ കവർ ചെയ്തു. ഇനി ഞാൻ
So yeah, now Team Cowboy Douchebag has figured out that Team Clown Boy Good Guys are trying to steal the girls away from them. With the lady hiding over here in the corner like some sort of abused housewife. And now the rivalry between them is real.
GG's and
Bill,
to
what
be
can I do
continued.
for you?
Bye-bye.
It's about your mortgage.
Radical.
I just co-signed that damn loan.
So Dan the